Hello everyone and welcome to Perilous Paths here on GDQ Hotfix. Happy Monday, happy post-Easter if you celebrate. As always, the first show here on Monday, so I want to let everyone know if you're interested in what's coming up this week, make sure you check out the schedule on the website. That is !Hotfix, or you can go to gdq.gg/hotfix and find out all the incredible stuff that we have coming up. But today, we are doing pacifist Perilous Paths because sometimes the hardest thing to do is not hurt or kill anyone. So the first thing we got up today is going to be Constance, any percent, no major glitches, which is going to be done by 8-Bit Monster. There we do kill things, but they are physical, mental manifestations. We'll get into the lore, don't worry about it. And then we're going to have Elden Ring Defeat Consort Pacifist, where we are going to try to beat the DLC in Elden Ring, killing as few things as possible. I'm not going to surprise you with how little things we kill, but it's not very much. And that's going to be done by the mighty giant dad. So I'm looking forward to both of those. And then afterwards, if you look a little ahead to the scenic route, we are going to have more Soulslikes games. So there's going to be Sekiro, Bloodborne, and Demon Souls. Maybe not in that order. I don't remember the order, but it's going to be a great night. I'm super excited for it. I have been looking forward to it for a while. So don't go anywhere. Set up your dinner, get ready for that. But without further ado, let's go ahead and bring in 8-Bit Monster doing Constance, any percent, no major glitches, a brand new game or relatively new game. Really excited for this. How are you doing, 8-Bit?
Oh, I'm doing great. Thank you so much again for having me here on Perilous Paths again to play Constance. I'm super duper excited to show off this game. So hopefully everybody enjoys the run. And if you enjoy it enough, feel free to come play it afterwards. All right. So
you are no stranger to the show. You were here with another Metroidvania. We love our Metroidvanias here, so I'm really excited.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yep. So it's my second one to do here, so I'm super excited for this. So again, thanks for having me. So without much further ado, again, hello, I'm 8-Bit Monster. We're gonna play Constance. So here in just a second, we'll go ahead and start. As soon as I hit this, hit the file here, and we start, we can start the time. So we'll go in 3, 2, 1.
Good luck, have fun.
All right. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna skip that cutscene. So before we get to a lot of the crazy stuff, and it's gonna be hard to talk about, I'll give a little quick rundown of some of the lore of this game, just a general idea. So the idea here is that Constance, this version of Constance, this is inside of her mind. So Constance is battling through some very real things, some anxiety and depression and burnout from work, and manifestation of inside of her head, and she is, the way I take it, is she is fighting to get out, and to finally be able to ask for help and recover. So that's what we're doing. That's the idea here. So a little bit about that lore. So here we're just doing a little bit of platforming up. Not much is going on in this section. We're going to be working on getting our brush. So Constance is is an artist, like digital artist, who loves to paint. And so we are going to get the weapon that we use to help beat up all these manifestations. So yeah, we're going to do that. One thing I will talk about as well, before we get to it, because it's the first ability we get. I'm going to talk about this ahead of time because it's a complex thing to explain. So there's a piece of tech in this game that we use to move really, really fast. By chaining dashes. So it's called bunny dashing, and you'll understand why it's called bunny dashing when you see me do it, because it makes Constance kind of look like a bunny rabbit jumping along the floor. So the way it works when we get the ability is you're going to do a dash, and then you're going to immediately after that dash, you're going to jump and hit the dash button at the same time. And then with like a rhythm, slightly after, you're going to attack, and then you're going to dash again, and then you're going to repeat the jump dash and the attack dash. It doesn't sound super crazy, it doesn't sound super complicated, but it is pretty complex. So it takes a lot of learning to get used to. Yeah. All right, we got our brush, so we're going to move on. We're going to jump and attack these because if we stay on the floor and attack those walls, that actually pushes us back a little too far. So we don't want to stay on the floor. We're going to jump that. The game does, what's fun about this run is we're actually going to be collecting every single movement ability in the game prior to fighting any bosses. So we're going to jump down here, hit that lever so we don't have to go up and around. One of the other things I will explain as well that goes with the abilities is we are going to get this thing called a resource for our paint. So everything is all paint based in this game. All right, so first we have our arena. Not much going on here, so I'll keep talking about the paint bar. So the paint bar, what it is, it's a resource to be able to use all of our abilities, which includes the dashing, our paint stab that we'll get, wall jumping, cloning, and all sorts of fun stuff. But if you ever run out of paint, you can't use your abilities, except you actually can, by deciding to drain your health pool instead of the paint pool until it refills. So this game has a lot to do with resource management of your actual paint and your health. So it's very important to keep an eye on both of those. And so things are routed pretty tightly to be able to utilize your abilities as much as possible to move quickly.
So if you're utilizing your health, does that mean she's painting with her own blood?
No? Question mark? I don't. Well, the good news is that since this is in her mind, I'll say no.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
mental health.
That's right, yes. All right, so this right here, this is how we get our abilities. So this is, she does like a little painting on her. So this is dash. So what we're gonna do, that thing I showed earlier, which I'll exit out to, because we do a lot of exiting out to teleport ourselves. So this is a meditation point, which is what we use to save our game. So you can see I have the dash now. So things are finally gonna go a little bit faster. Oops. So you can see what happens when you run out of paint here, and I'm starting to take damage. So when Constance's hair turns black from the normal purple, that's how you know I'm out of paint, and I will take damage. And here's the bunny dashing. So you can kind of see, you can tell if the bunny dashing is going well if you don't see the actual brush swing. So unfortunately, sometimes you do see it. It is a tough trick to nail, even for people who have been running the game a lot. So yeah. One other thing too, you'll notice me doing in some of these parts is when I'm dashing, I will actually stop the dash mid-dash and do an attack. That is just to cancel the dash, because sometimes we go a little too far with the dashes, and we don't want to. It's faster to stop right where we are and keep moving. Okay. I'm going to do a trick here. It's going to be hard to explain while I'm doing it. I've been messing this up for some reason lately. We're going to have to do some platforming blind without being able to see what we're doing. So I'm going to take a second to do this. We need to get out of this arena. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to stand here. We're going to dash 4 times. We're going to jump and dash. And I'm going to jump and dash again. Hope I made it. I did. Okay. So I'll show later exactly what that platforming section looks like when you can actually see it. And the platforms are like maybe too wide of like Constance wide. They're not. It's not very big. That is a very tough section to nail. I'm gonna see if I can get the 0 cycle here, and I did. Okay, so right there, instead of going up and around, we take intentional damage from that block in order to be able to jump dash up on that platform early, which I'm glad I got, because that's only like the 3rd time I've ever done that. Because that's a new thing that I've learned, a new routing change.
The learning never stops in speedrunning. There's always new tricks, new things.
Oh, 100%. And especially with this game, because with the new patch that came out, which I think I mentioned, they changed a lot with this game. Where they actually, the devs, bless them, changed some things in the game to benefit specifically the speedrun. They're fans of the speedrun. They like us speedrunners enough to change the game in a way that benefits us. And one of those things is the cutscene skips, making bunny dashing actually a little bit easier, because it is pretty rough on your hands if you play a lot, among some other things, which I'll discuss. So yeah, very cool.
Now,
so
there's a bit of a timer in the top right. Is that built into, is that one of the updates? They added a speedrun mode?
Yeah, so that actually was in the game from the beginning. So that timer has been in the game since it released. So they knew right off the bat, like, hey, cool, we're going to include like a timer, because, you know, this is definitely like a game we would encourage people to speedrun. So yeah, it's been there since the beginning. Okay, So we just got our next ability, and the other one, we also got another one earlier that I kind of didn't really talk about. So we got 2 new abilities. So we got Paint Stab, which I think you saw me use. If not, you'll see it again. Don't worry, it's an important ability. It allows us to stab the paintbrush in a certain direction. The next one that we did just get was this. So this is the wall jump, which you might be thinking that's not a wall jump. So this game does it a little differently. It turns Constance into a blob of paint on the wall, and she's able to jump from that blob. But you do kind of have that little part where you can slide against the wall to avoid obstacles and things too. Hey. Oops, I'm gonna have to jump up. It's fine.
This is kind of like if they took Splatoon and made it into Metroidvania. Like, I know they did that with Pac-Man. This kind of is like Splatoon, but that version.
It does. When I first played this too, I was like, this is kind of like Splatoon. There's a lot of like, with some of the paint stuff and the gauge of like how much paint you have. Yeah, that I agree with. I'm not doing very good at my bunny dashes either right now, but that's all right. Okay, so we're gonna get our next ability. Like I said, we're collecting all of our abilities. So, not when you fall. Okay, so this is Blink. So this allows us to basically dash to enemies or these little nodes that you see right here on the right that I just walked up. Very cool ability, very useful, used all throughout the run. You'll be seeing me do that a lot. All right, here we're gonna go ahead and wall climb. We're gonna take the safer route this time. Sometimes,
Ooh, for safety.
Every time I try to practice an unsafe route, the enemies are like, yeah, we're not gonna behave, so we're gonna avoid that. And I'm running a little low on. Oop, there you go. I was running low on health, so I wanted to be a little safe there too. One thing I will explain as well while we're at it, before it happens, because inevitably it'll happen. So there is a mechanic in this game. So when you die, if you run out of health, there's two options you have when you take a death in this game. You can either restart in the room that you're in, from exactly from like the entrance of the room that you came in, and you can keep playing. However, if you do that, you take a curse, and the curse makes all the enemies have more health. And they do more damage to you, and you also do not get iframes dashing through them anymore. Or you can decide to respawn back at one of those meditation points. So for speedrun purposes, we will never do that. We will always, if we have to, just respawn in the room we're in and make the game harder on ourselves. Okay, this new ability that I just got, that is the greatest ability to exist in the game. It's called Clone. What it does is Constance paints a clone of herself. It is very expensive to use with the paint, but it does more damage than it ever should. So it's really good at defeating enemies and bosses. We can also use it to do some platforming. So we can pogo, which we're going to go and get here in a second, off of it and do a lot of different cool tricks. Because unlike a lot of other like Metroidvania style games, there is no inherent like pogo ability. Oop, just did that a little too soon. So you have to actually go find it. Okay, on the platform, please. Thank you. Oh, we are not cooperating right now. All right, hold on. We'll go the old way. There we go. Yeah, so we have to get pogo for that. Okay. There's another trick coming up that I'll talk about now because I will need to not be speaking while I try to do it. It used to be the single most hardest trick in the entire game that required three frame perfect tricks in a row. And it was very difficult to do. That was one of the changes that the developers made to be a little bit more inclusive on the speedrun for everybody. So they increased the timing of this so that everyone's able to get it. So what I'm going to do here is do this bunny dashing to skip this boss underneath this gate. So just a second. Okay, and I made it. So you can see I barely made it through the gate. So you have to bunny dash perfectly right past this before this gate closes, or you have to fight that boss or take an intentional death because that fight's like a 2.5 minute fight.
Is that Balatro as a boss fight?
Yeah. Yes, we'll go with that. It is very Oop, I forgot I don't have the pogo. Brain's confused. Yeah, it looks like Balatro, right? The first time I did this, I was like, wait a second. Yeah, so we're gonna get our last ability here. So this is the pogo. There is a double jump in this game, I should mention. But we don't get it because we can... It's not cheating, it's just speedrunning. We can use our clone to just keep doing all that. So we don't have to worry about getting double jump. All right, so we're gonna do... This is probably, for at least personally, this is the toughest section of the game. There's no one to fight. However, we have to do 3 pretty precise tricks in a row that are all the same. So I'll try to explain it really quickly. I'm going to go into this arena to skip a boss fight. Pretend there's a giant rectangular box that's a trigger for the boss fight. And I'm going to go around it. And I'll explain what I did as soon as I do it. Okay, I got it. Okay. So that part I was missing. So the way it works is you use the clone, you pogo off of it, and then once you get to the top of that like arc of your pogo, you paint another clone, you wait like a quarter to a half a second or so, and then you do a paint stab up. And that makes you hover in the air, like it stalls you in the air. And then that gives your clone a second to start to fall. And then you immediately have to move your controller over, or like your input to the right. So then you can pogo off the clone, and then you dash, and then you do the same thing again where you paint the clone and you pogo off it. Because if you try to move over too soon or you paint stab too early, what happens is you actually are below the clone a little bit, so the pogo doesn't work. And then you just fall into the arena and have to take a death to reset the room. Oh, so we're gonna do this 2 more times. So we'll try this one. I'm gonna focus on this one too. All right, got that one. Whew. I practice this a lot because this usually ruins my runs. All right, so one thing I will explain to you, like what this section's about, as we just kind of run through. This is truly pacifist, you know, as Cutie has said. We're not fighting anyone. We're skipping all the fights. We're being nice, unless we have to fight. So what this area we're doing here is, so this is like a circus. And so we have to get all these spotlights onto this like merry-go-round for the ringmaster. So they're sad that all the lights are out. So we're going around to turn them all on. This area also has my favorite music in all the game. It's also played at the very end in the credits.
That's how you know it's a good song, when it comes back for the credits.
Oh yeah, round 2. Yeah, it's very good. This game also has really good music, by the way. Also, the artwork is just, it's beautiful. This game is so pretty. All right. So one thing that's part of it's great. Since I did not, I have not died, which is perfect because a lot of times the reason why dying in this section really hurts runs, it's not so much that you have to reset the room, which yeah, you lose like maybe 10-15 seconds. It's when you take that curse, it actually makes the bosses harder too, and it forces you to do cycles you wouldn't normally do. So if you're not practiced at that, it can really hurt your run. Luckily, I have a lot of practice doing some of these fights on hard mode, so it works. It works out. So this is so this fight's pretty. It's a lot easier without that. So we're gonna fight this boss, and then I'll explain why we're fighting all these bosses. All right, so here we're gonna paint a clone. We're gonna jump. Oh, miss him with the clone because I forgot to hit the button. So you can manually explode the clones. Take a little bit of damage. This is fine. Oh, we're good. Yeah, all right. So now here's our ringmaster that we're trying to save. He's sad. So we're gonna beat him up and make him not sad.
Oh.
Because that's how that works, right? It doesn't. It does not.
I mean, it's just like RPGs, right? Where you beat the people up and then they join your party. Like,
yeah,
that's how video games work, I think.
That is exactly how video games work. Yes. They're like, you know what? You're right. We should be friends. Yeah, absolutely. It's all in the name of friendship. Little strong love. All right, there we go. Boss done. First big boss. All right. So we just collected our first tier. I'll explain what the tiers are because we skip the intended route of the game. Usually you're supposed to go up to the very top of the map when the game starts, and they explain to you what you're supposed to do. So we have to collect 4 of these tiers related to certain like major events in Constance's life. And when we collect them all, we're collecting them to give to the mayor of the town where we did that little arena fight that we escaped, and I did the blind platforming. And we have to take him to the robot. And so that's our current goal. So we're going around collecting all the tiers. And now that we have all the abilities, we're going to do that really fast. So we have a little conversation with Cornelius here. And then we're going to save quit out so that we can move on. And we're going to move to the next bosses.
Are we gonna just gloss over the fact it looked like in phase 3 they were using one of them like a limp body to swing like a club at you?
Wait, that is what happens. And I you know, until you mentioned that, I kind of forgot that that's what happens. Because I've done this so much, I'm just like, okay, just fight the boss. But yes, that is what happens.
Okay, fair enough. I'm just keeping track of what's going on. Oh, well, like, when you said next boss, you meant literally right to the next boss.
Yeah. Oh, this might be bad. Okay, we're good. I'm taking too much damage, but that is okay. Oh, wait, wrong one. Oops. Actually, we can do this. I learned this trick today, too. This is what you get for watching other people who are really good at this gameplay. You learn new things. All right. Okay. Yeah, so... I lost a little bit more health here than I wanted to, but that's okay. Oop. Nope, come here. Thank you. One thing I didn't mention when I save quit out. So you saw me pause the game and I did something in the menu. Okay, so you'll see more of that. I'll explain a little bit more when we equip more of those things. So I equipped something called an inspiration. So Constance has like a notebook with like little squares that you can write inspirations or draw inspirations onto. And those inspirations will change like other Metroidvania games like Hollow Knight's charms or different abilities and things that modify like the way your character behaves, or it gives you extra attack power or more HP and things like that. So that's basically what that system is. And so I equipped one that we have space for, and it's really good. What it does is when I use this blink ability, if I use it on an enemy, my next attack against that enemy will do more damage. So we equip that to be able to do a lot of damage to that boss that we just fought. Take a little shortcut here. Like I said, Pogo Clone, most broken ability in the game. All right. Not much going on here in this section. We're going to get some health back. And okay, that's a first.
Hey,
all right.
Didn't say the thing, but
I'm not gonna say the thing, but that is that. So we're gonna go around and actually get some health here instead of the other way I'd like to go, because I want to make sure I have health for this boss too. All right, so this area to get this tier is like a 2-stage boss or a 2 like mini boss thing. So we're collecting a blueprint to make a wormhole machine. Yeah, don't ask me why, but that's what this person is asking for, and we're gonna oblige them. And you'll see why. All right, so we have a little bit of a new strat here. So instead of using the little blink nodes, we're just gonna dash right over this and hide behind the boss to be able to get more damage in. And there we go. All right, that was good. Not as quick as I would like, but pretty good. We didn't have to do the other phase again, so that's perfect. So we collected the second page for this blueprint. All right, and we'll talk to our friend, and one of my favorite little scenes is coming up. It's just really funny to me. So we're gonna rest here because we need to save quit and come back here later. There's an elevator over to the left that we're gonna use. All right, so we're gonna skip all this dialogue, and here comes the favorite part. It's just the noise, just the noises this character makes. So I'll let everybody listen. Anyway, I find that funny. It's amusing to me at the halfway point in this run. So we make this wormhole machine, and it doesn't go as planned. So we're gonna get sucked into this black hole, and now we have to escape. So we're gonna be doing an escape sequence. This is another change. This sequence had to change recently with that patch as well. So previously, when you would do this section, the camera was focused on the thing that's chasing you, which is this giant, I'm assuming a whale. I think it's an astral whale. The camera was locked to it. So you could only go so fast. It was kind of like an auto-scroller, right? But now, they have unblocked that for whatever reason. Hopefully for the speedrunners. I'll just assume that's why they did it. And yeah, now we can just kind of outrun it. And go as fast as we want. So I'm gonna try. I should be okay. Hopefully, if I need to focus, I will stop chatting for a second, because this is pretty. This can be a pretty rough section. What's fun about this, though, actually, there's another runner of this game, absolutely incredible at this game, current world record holder, Perilous. So before the patch that unlocked the camera, they were talented enough to do this level blind. They outran. We're gonna do a little trick here. Yep, you didn't see that. That spike totally didn't have a hitbox. They did this whole section blind. Could you imagine doing all this without being able to see where you're going? And they did it for fun. That's what they said, and I quote, "for fun." So pretty impressive that they did that. So yeah.
You know, if they want to come on here and do a blindfolded run, even if just this section, I mean, we'll do a 5-minute speed run showcase of blindfolded. Yeah, I'm here for it. So
that would be amazing, honestly. If Perilous, it's really late. They're not from the US, so it's like past midnight where they are. It's very late. So if Perilous, if you're watching, you heard it. You heard that. Come do that. I want to see it.
Open invite for blindfolded. To be honest, I've been trying to get a blindfolded run on this show for a while now, so open call for blindfolded runs in general. But if you want to showcase that one for 5 minutes, I'm here for it.
Yeah. People who can do blindfolded runs are just, they're different. They're built different. I could never do that.
I had the benefit at AGDQ. I was part of the Mario 70 star relay, and I got to watch the blindfolded runners practice and do their star verification stuff, and just watching them do it and just like listen and then tap the stick and all the setups they have is just ridiculous. It's really cool to watch.
Oh yeah, it's so impressive to me. Every time I watch that, I'm like, every time I see something like that's happening, I'm like, all right, I'm buckling in. We're watching this. It's very fun. Yeah, so we're gonna just continue to go pack. We're gonna backtrack a bit here, do some more bunny dashing. So we're gonna go back to the area where we got the, at the beginning of the game, where we got the wall jump. We're gonna do probably the next second hardest section of the game here, where we are going to fight a couple bosses, and get the final tier. Oh, actually the third tier, excuse me. But this section is notoriously difficult because there is no safety spot. You have to do this whole section, this next 8 minutes of this run, without safety. So if I die, I have to start this on hard mode, and this is probably one of the most difficult sections to do on hard mode. These bosses are very challenging. So we're gonna do as much damage as we can before the next phase starts. So I'm gonna focus for 2 seconds. Get these hits in. Okay, there we go. And if you wanted to know, this boss does have a name. It's the only name that I actually know for a boss besides the circus one. And his name is Sir Barcelot, if you couldn't tell.
I want to know what that looks like in Chinese or Japanese or other languages. Like, how do you translate Sir Barcelot?
I would love to know what that says too in different languages. Yeah, it would be funny. So we break that chest there. So all the bosses that we fight do spawn those chests, and you've noticed we haven't been collecting them, but we do get that one because that particular boss drops that eraser. So what that eraser upgrade does is it erases part of that notebook for the inspiration so that we can equip more of those special things that I was mentioning. So we need that in order to equip the last two that we're going to use, which, quite frankly, really break the game. Well, the one does, and I'll explain what it does when we equip it. Oh no! Don't ask why I did that. Totally meant to do that. All right, so we're going to break this enemy here, so we can use this. Normally, these so you use these things as their puzzles in the game. Obviously, this one's a little bit more simple. There is one that is a little more complex, but we're going to go really fast, and you're barely going to see it. All right, so this is one of the other inspirations we grab. This one's really good, but I'll talk about it now. So when I do equip this one, it's a little paint can. What this one does, it's a single space on the inspiration, but what it does is for every single other inspiration drawn around it that it is physically touching, it actually increases your paint bar, which is really important to have for the run because we do not pick up any of the health or paint upgrades in the game. So that's just a way to increase it without having to collect a bunch of upgrades. All right, so here's one of the puzzles you normally do. We're just going to go really fast. And we don't have to open that door. We can just attack it through the wall. Normally, you have to do more puzzle and open that door, but that's too slow. You can just stab it through the wall, which is very convenient. First time I watched that, when I was learning the run, I was like, well, wish I would have known that when I was playing casually. It made some of those puzzles a lot easier.
Isn't that always the truth, though? You spend like 5 hours fighting a boss over and over, and you watch somebody do it in like 12 seconds. If only you had the fire paper. It's like, oh, I wish I had known that.
Yeah, it's like, well, if only. Always that way. It's a fun thing about speedrunning. You learn so much. All right, so we're doing, so this next boss, this is the main one to get the third tier. It's a big old slime boss with a bunch of eyeballs. So the goal is to fight the eyeballs. So this is another fight. This was changed with the patch as well. It's a little slower. This is an example of them wanting to balance the game and change it a little bit, do an update, and this boss is slower now for it, unfortunately. I find the boss a little bit easier personally than the last one, the last iteration of it, even though it's slower. I like it. So we're gonna wall jump up this wall, poke him in the eyes. There we go. It's really good damage right there. Okay. And now they're gonna get mad, and we're gonna sit here and hang out, dodging slime balls and a bunch of enemies. And yeah, not much to talk about right now with this fight, so we're gonna hang out and just beat up a lamp.
We can talk about what is the giant yellow orb we've seen a few times that seems to pop up.
Giant yellow orb.
Like the screen goes black and then there's like a yellow like diamond or something. It looks like it's chained up.
Oh, yes. Okay, I was like, what are you talking about?
I have no idea what's going on, so I'm just doing the best I can.
Yeah. I was like, giant yellow orb. I was like, what? Oh. Hold on, I gotta be able to... Oh, this is, hold on, I'm panicking, 1 second. We're good. Okay. I didn't want to die because that would have been horrible. Okay, so the giant yellow eye, that little, like, it's like a diamond, I think. So what that is there's so much abstract stuff in this game to understand about, like, the story, and we skip all the fun story stuff in the run now because of this cutscene skipping. But that is like Constance's like I don't know, like darkest thoughts, or like some personification of that. And that is like what is keeping Constance in this state of like depression and anxiety. And that's like telling her like, oh, she's not going to get better, or that they're stuck in this. And so that's what it is. They're having like little visions of that, trying to stop Constance from progressing. Yeah.
Well, one thing I want to shout out, because we have a hype train going on in chat.
for the next like choo-choo for the next 4 minutes or however long we can keep it going. So first off, thank you to everyone who's been supporting Games Done Quick with subs, gift subs, bits cheered, etc. I've seen people coming in with like 75-day watch streaks, 150-day watch streaks. We love all of you. Your contributions are what help keep these shows running. So if you are enjoying the stream, consider subscribing if you have a Prime sub or anything sitting around. And that's going to help you get exclusive emotes, ad-free viewing, access to chat during replays, all that fun stuff. But remember, support is not just, subscription, monetary, etc. So always do consider, if a run is something you're excited about, you're enjoying the content, sharing the stream, making sure you're followed if you're not, hitting up the Discord, anything and everything definitely helps out. And we are at level 2 on the hype train, so you're all showing up. Oh my goodness, we got 4 more subs already since I started talking.
That. You know what?
Thank you all so much.
The best part about this hype train is, so at the end of the game, I'll spoil it, it doesn't really matter, but there's a train at the end of the game, so let's keep it going for sure. And it's awesome because my split name for the end of the game is, most people just put credits because that's what it is, but I just put choo choo. So because there's a train, yes. Oh, it's amazing. Okay, so by the way, I forgot to tell, we jump over that NPC. There's a core mechanic in this game with that NPC, so if you run into him, you have to listen to him. It's too slow. We don't want to listen to him, so we just jump over them.
Level 3 now.
Yep. Woohoo!
Chat, you're going wild. I appreciate it. I feel like I'm at GDQ all over again with all these subs.
Hype it up. Yeah, it's so awesome. I like that. There's a yeah, so I equipped all the other inspirations I was talking about earlier. So while I'm running through this, I'll tell you about this level. So this is the intended first level of the game, like area. But because we have all the movement abilities, we actually just, instead of going through this whole level, we aren't cheating. We're just going fast. We go to the exits of where you're supposed to go to turn these pipes back on, which power the elevator, which if you've been paying attention, we already used the elevator a couple times, so how is it working? Don't know, but we're gonna turn it on now for real. Backwards. So yeah, that was it.
I like how when you dodge through the spiky wheel things, there's probably a better word for that. I like how it leaves a trail of paint, like across the spike.
Yeah, I love that too. That's also what made me think so much about like Splatoon the first time I played this. Was because even when you if you watch me here, Dash, you'll even see it on the ground. And like when you do like the paint stab, paint flings off the brush as well, and goes on the floor. It's really cool. Okay, so while this chest is going on, we're gonna fight this boss and take 0 damage because turns out that all the things that you do with this boss, you're supposed to dodge a bunch of things, and it's a whole mess. It's almost like a bullet hell style game, right? Except we're just gonna go get on top of the boss and just pogo him until we beat them. So we don't, and there is lightning that spawns that tries to get you, but the hitbox sword does not exist that high up, so we don't have to worry about it. So we're just gonna sit up here and do a bunch of damage. Very convenient.
Very Shovel Knight.
Yes, we're cosplaying as the Shovel Knight.
I'm just scrolling through some of these subs, 46, 48, 44, 29, 42, like 52. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for being here for years. That is years of support. Is greatly appreciated.
Ooh, that is a long time. That is a lot of support. I always love to see that. Yeah, and before I forget, for like the 100th time, so the other inspiration I equipped that you're seeing as well, why it's really important to get that inspiration, is what it does is, so you know how typically, right, we run out of paint, and if we use our abilities, we take damage instead. So one of the ones I equipped is for specifically the dash. So what that allows us to do is we can dash now, even when we're out of paint, and it doesn't drain health anymore. So we can infinitely bunny dash. It's really, really awesome. And it also, each time you do dash while you have no paint, you do an explosion around you and you do extra damage. So it's pretty useful in that way. Yeah. Oh, here's the map, and that's what we're supposed to be doing. But we already knew that.
This map is huge.
Oh, it's a big game. All right, so we're gonna do a little double quit out here to skip a couple different little scenes. It's just much faster to not have to do that. So
Since
we
you
just think,
Since you had gotten all the abilities like 10 minutes into the game, I just assumed it was like a smaller scale Metroidvania, but that actually looked quite large.
Oh, it's a large map. Yeah, it is a very large map. Oh, wrong way. It is a very, very large map. The first time I played this, I was like, oh, this can't be that long of a game. I was wrong. It's pretty long. It's fun though. It's such a fun game. If you're watching this and it looks fun, go play it. This is probably one of my best games I played in a long time. Very fun, super cool devs. And if you want to speedrun it, also come join the Discord for this game. Hang out with everybody, learn the run. Everyone there is really friendly. Our world record holder for this category has created all of the stuff for learning how to run this game. Has videos out for it. It's just so much content, and everyone's so willing to help you learn. So if this interests you, please come play. Please come hang out. I'll even teach you the run if you ask. So yeah, I love it. It's fun.
I was just looking at their Steam page. It looks like a console launch is coming out in about 3 weeks, May 1st or so.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I forgot that I had to click on the elevator thing there. Yeah, they do have a console launch. I saw that. Didn't look much into which consoles they're coming for because I'm just playing this on PC. But yes, so even if you don't want to speedrun it, support the game. It's really fun. Really good game. Yeah.
And we always advocate here for supporting your indie developers. We've had amazing experiences with developers who pour so much love, effort into these games, like doing it on small timelines in their spare time, small budgets. We've had developers on the show before who support their speedrunning communities, like with Frog Monster and some others. So just, if this looks great, I always advocate for people to, take a chance with indie developers, give them some love and see if you enjoy it.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so we're in the last parts of the game. We've probably got about like 5 to 7 minutes if things go well, and I don't intentionally take a death. So we're doing a bit of a boss rush here at the end of the game. So this is the first of 3 mini bosses that we have to fight. And so you'll notice that like the boss has like this weird... Oh, my jump button didn't work. That's fine. I like that. That means I can't touch the boss. You saw me get shocked again. Hold on, I gotta be a little careful here. 1 second. All right. So if you touch the body of that, or those little puddles on the floor, they do a lot of damage to you. And they stun you, you can't do anything. So you have to use your pain abilities to damage mobs that are like that. So we're gonna take an intentional death here. Because I'm really low on health and I don't want to chance that going forward. So we have to do a little bit of platforming to get to the next mini boss. Okay, so we got the fist, which is I probably would have been fine, but we're going to be a little safer. So what's cool is it doesn't matter if you get cursed or not in this last section of the game. It just doesn't matter. The boss is considered already, I don't know, powered up or strong, or the curse doesn't affect how this boss does damage to you. So you can take intentional deaths to get your health back in each section if you need to. All right, so we're going to optimize our damage here as best as possible. Try not to get hit by these little rocks falling. And they are not being friendly right now. They're trolling me. So we're going to try it. Ooh. Okay, hold on. I'm going to focus for a second. Because ideally, we can get... Yeah, we're going to one-cycle this. Okay, we're good. Whew, that was really good. All right. So we're going to move on to the next platforming spot section here. So what happens is directly after we fight this third boss, which I'm going to take another intentional death for safety. I'll probably be fine, but I'm not going to take the chances. So we fight this marionette boss. And once the marionette boss is defeated, we immediately go into fighting the final boss. Okay. And this marionette, you won't see the marionette portion of the fight as long as I do it correctly. You'll see it when we fight the final boss, because you also do like another mini rush of those same 3 bosses again. The game really likes you to fight these bosses a lot.
I just keep focusing on the fact that there's only 4 fingers on every hand. I don't know why that's throwing me off.
I have never noticed that, but now I'm never gonna not be able to unsee that. So
You're welcome.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I didn't know that. I've never noticed it was only 4. Now I'm gonna start looking at everyone's hands in this game, like NPCs and Constance.
Well, it might be a reference to like artists, like the hardest thing to sculpt or draw or whatever often is like the human hand and all 5 fingers. So I don't know if
You
there's
know?
like a subtext there or something, but
That is an interesting point. Yeah, that is a very interesting point. Maybe. All right, we're gonna fight all these again. Oh, okay. That wasn't very nice. All right. So, as you can see, we're doing the final fight now. I only have the health that I have, so that's not good. This is fine. This is fine. I'm not going to get as much damage here as I'd like, but we're going to try. No, that's not as much as I want. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. I basically only have 1 HP's worth of health, so I have to be really careful in this boss. And the fight will end when I hit the boss for the final time, but the game's not over yet. The game will actually end when we... hold on, I'm focusing so hard on this. This is so much to focus on. But the game will end when we actually get on the train and the credits start rolling. You'll see the timer in the top right close out. Oh, I'm dead. Yep. Oh! It's okay.
it's okay.
Surprisingly, I did save myself with that pogo at the end, but I panicked, not thinking it was going to work.
I mean, there's a lot going on in that boss. I want to shout out the design of like incorporating all the other bosses into one giant boss. And I don't know exactly what on the screen hurts you. I assume everything that's on the screen would hurt you, in which case it's a lot of things.
Everything hurts. Everything hurts. Yeah, so the little bubbles at the bottom that you can pogo off of, because the boss slowly destroys the platform. So if you get hit by the bubbles, they do damage. The laser that comes out of the eye does damage.
Go figure. Go figure the laser does damage.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I need to get rid of these. This is going great.
Hey, if it was easy, you wouldn't be here. That's all I gotta say.
True.
It has to be hard to get on this show, okay?
Okay, this is going to be another long fight, but I have more HP, so I can be a little bit more aggressive now and utilize my health pool a little bit. We might see the second phase that I'm trying to avoid, but you know what? If we get it, we get it. It's fine. We're going to be a little safe. I was on the wrong side of that. Oh, no. Game. Sometimes when you're playing controller, if you've ever played a Metroidvania, sometimes when you try to do like down slashes, your controller's like, oh, you actually were still holding right? No, I wasn't. All right, you're going to see the next section that I didn't want to have to do. This is fine.
It's more
right, so you're content, yes. I'm just making this more exciting. All right, so basically this is just a little like gauntlet of trying to run up to the top and hit the boss. Normally we don't have to do this if we do well in the other section. All right, so I'm going to quit out here really fast right as we kill the boss to avoid about a 40-second cutscene. All right, so we're coming up on the end of the game here. We have to jump over this part right here, because remember that arena I skipped to the bottom? Yeah, it's still there. So if we accidentally trigger it, we have to wait for that.
That would be hilarious. You kill the final boss, and then like the first arena traps you back in.
Yeah, it's happened to me a couple times. I didn't know it could happen until I beat the game the one time I was looking around. I was like, oh, that can happen?
Yeah, they're just
anyway.
like, hey, you forgot about us.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's the end of the game. So we're waiting for the timer will end here in about like 15 seconds. So real quick, so we can we can watch the next very exciting run of Elden Ring. Just quick shout out. Thank you again, Cutie, so much for having me. I really appreciate you inviting me on here a second time to showcase another game. It means a lot to me that I get to do this. I love speedrunning. It's so much fun to be able to support this channel, GDQ in general, and all the things that go on. And I want a big shout out to the community of this game and to Pakalith, the record holder of this. hangs out with me in my chat, teaches me more about the game, is super duper friendly, just all around wonderful person. So again, thank you, and everyone else who runs this game as well. So I again appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed this. Please come play this game, and if you want to run it, also hit me up. I will help you learn. So.
And do you want to shout out where people can find more about you, where you're streaming, anything else going on?
Yeah, I was more concerned about everybody else. Yeah, so
that's what I'm here for. I'm here to make sure you promote yourself.
Yeah, so you got everyone. You can find me at same name on the screen. So twitch.tv/8bitmonster. I also do have a YouTube channel. It's really just for uploading all of my runs. But so if you want to go see my past runs, that's the place to go see it. I don't have any other social media for myself. I'm chronically online, but not on social media. So you can go find me in those places, and watch some cool content, some speedrun content.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here. A wonderful friend of the show, an up and coming runner who's not going anywhere anytime soon. I hope we'll see you back here many more times. So I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for showcasing that. If you love the game.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Perilous Paths here on GDQ Hotfix. One last round of applause, shout out to etc. because we're all virtual for 8-Bit Monster in that run of Constance. We're going to get ready to do our Elden Ring pacifist run where we're going to defeat Consort, killing as few things as humanly possible. But before that, I do want to do a quick announcement for Speedruns, which is Speedruns 6 will be live May 7th to 10th, and GDQ will be hosting the official English restream right here. But to do that, we could use some help. So use !Speedruns in chat to learn more, and you can also submit by April 10th if you want to commentate any of the runs that are going to be going on that stream over on Speedruns 6. So if you're interested in that, get those in soon because you only have a couple of days. But without further ado, I know no one cares about hearing from me when we have Elden Ring lined up. So let's go ahead and bring in all of our various people doing Elden Ring. That's going to be the Mighty Dad, that's going to be Danger, and that's going to be Fry and Ryan. How are the three of you doing today?
Feeling good. Let's do this.
Yes, I'm
also great.
Yes, I'm very excited for this run. Let's get it.
All right.
Let's get started, everybody.
Yeah, whenever you're ready, if you want to do intros first, or if you want to give us a 3, 2, 1, just give us a countdown and we'll get going.
Okay. Sorry, let me just make the character real quick.
Yes, name it after us. I love it.
Yes. All right, I'm good to go over here.
Cool. 3, 2, 1, whenever
starting
time starts.
Up in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck, have fun.
Thank you. Very excited to be here playing my favorite game of all time, and doing so in a very silly way. Killing as few things as possible. Love the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. Very, very difficult DLC, and I think that this run has a lot of interesting restrictions that the normal speedrun doesn't have, so I'm happy to showcase that.
Yeah, so in this run, the Mighty Giant Dad will be doing his absolute best to traverse, find, and dodge, and not slay any monsters unless absolutely necessary.
And with that, Tarnished GDQ is off to the races.
First thing I gotta do is jump off this cliff.
Whee! All right, that's it.
The reason we do that is because I have to die to the Grafted Scion boss. It's sort of a forced loss encounter, and that's just the fastest way to do that.
We'll see. If the Tarnished dies, and is the only one that dies, then nothing else has to die. So, therefore...
That's true. I'm going to try to keep my own dying to a minimum. This run is very hard. So no promises on Deathless, but I will do my absolute best.
But then again, what is death in the lands between anyway?
Not a whole lot.
Yeah.
Also, I'm going to ask the people in chat to guess how many bosses we're going to slay today.
All right,
We've
chat,
kept it kind of a secret from you guys to make this run a little more exciting, but I want to see some guesses. Let's throw up some numbers.
Now, as a point of clarification for chat so they can make guesses, you said bosses. Do we expect to only kill bosses in this run?
Ooh, that's a good question. So, actually, there are...
Maybe we don't answer that.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll keep it open.
Coming up on the iconic tree sentinel, but looks like we are not going to even be giving him the time of day.
So Elden Ring has this wonderful thing that other Souls games don't have, where as long as you're not in combat, you have infinite stamina. And so that means I can just run as much as I want, I can roll, I can do all sorts of stamina-consuming things as much as I want, as long as I'm not in combat. So I'm going to be trying to avoid enemy detection as much as possible.
Yes, because there's a lot of traversing through the land of the Elden Ring. Mighty will be doing as much as he can to kind of, stay out of the line of sight of all the enemies as he can. Because, we kind of want to have our own little adventure here.
Yes, sir.
I remember the first time I came up to this camp, it took me a embarrassingly long time to clear, as Elden Ring was my first Souls game.
We all have memories.
And I also did not understand the concept of, resting at a site of grace and enemies respawn. You can imagine my dismay after I rested at a site of grace, after it took me an hour to kill every enemy in the camp.
I can play turning to aid you. You need to go to the foot. Then summon me. I bequeath.
I see some people in chat asking, does it count to use summons on bosses?
No summons will be used in this run.
No.
I see. Well, there is your answer.
In my book,
Well,
I would say
Spirit
killing
Ash.
is killing, regardless of how we do it. If something dies, it counts.
Yes, that is definitely true. If I cause something to die, I killed it. Whether I summon something to do that or not.
Commander must take responsibility for his troops.
I will give one clarification. Enemies in this game will sporadically just die, whether it be from falling off cliffs or
That's
friendly
fair.
fire. So to account for that, Mighty will be not having any benefits of that. He will ensure that he won't get any benefits from getting any of the souls from that, but that will come up a little later in this run, if it does.
Yeah, sometimes things just like to fall off cliffs in this game. I didn't cause them to die. That doesn't count as me killing them, but also I'm not gonna then go ahead and spend the runes that I get from them dying. I'll be using an item called the Memory of Grace, which clears out all the runes from my inventory, just to make sure I don't gain any kind of advantage from that. Let's see, there, it just happened.
Running away from the runes like, no.
It's a reset. It's a reset.
Reset, yeah, no.
There was a challenge I saw from, I think it was Mario 64, where clearing a level, you collect the star, but it has to actually catch you to collect it. So collecting the star, but not letting it make contact with Mario.
What?
It's some kind of...
That sounds crazy.
I don't remember. I saw a challenge run a very long time ago of somebody doing that. It was very funny because it turned the star basically into a stalker enemy.
That's very meta.
Oh,
The star collects you.
I think you're... Is that Green Demon you're thinking of? I don't know.
Maybe? It was a long time ago.
That
Here we
challenge.
are at church.
Yes, I just picked up two very important items. One of them is a Sacred Tear that increases the amount of health that my healing flask restores. And one of them is the Flask of Wondrous Physic, which is a really cool thing. It's like a once per life temporary buff to my character. The buffs that I receive depend on the crystal tears I mix into it. And
We'll be using those to get every advantage.
absolutely. The two crystal tears I'm mainly going to be using are one that I'm about to pick up that increases the damage of my charged heavy attacks. Right there, spiked crack tier. And I'm also going to be grabbing the Strength Knot crystal tier later, which increases my strength stat by 10, just big DPS increase. All right, time to wake up the bear.
Good old rune bears.
Yeah, whenever there's a sleeping bear, make sure to poke it and agitate it as much as possible.
True. All right. Grabbing,
That's how the saying goes, right? Always poke the sleeping bear? Yeah.
Definitely.
grabbing the axe. Great advice for my commentators. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right.
And we're out of there.
We were never worried. It was always fine.
I'm waiting for the stream to catch back up so I can see that happen again.
Yeah. Oh, there it goes. I just saw it happen on my other monitor.
Yes, we get instant replay if we have the stream open. We can come back in 5 seconds.
Nice.
So, as with the nature of this run, as the Mighty Giant Dad will not be slaying many enemies, a lot of the beginning of this run is just kind of like a scavenger hunt. He is going around trying to collect as much buffs to not only his damage output, but also his defense, as well as perks to his healing. So that's going to be a good portion of the beginning of this run.
I would say my main objective right now is I'm trying to reach Altus Plateau, because that just has things we really need. The fastest way to do that is via the Grand Lift of Dectus. So I need both halves of the Dectus Medallion, and here's the first half. And now, as promised, the Memory of Grace, so I will not be benefiting from those 4 runes. Don't worry.
4 runes is such an unfair advantage. I don't know.
Really would have been, right? Like,
honestly, cheater alert.
Okay. Gonna take this portal over to Caelid, everyone's favorite level in this game.
Things to do in Caelid. Leave.
Unfortunately, we do actually have things to do in Caelid.
Dang it.
It's unfortunate.
This section is responsible for some of the best memes that came out of this game.
I would agree.
I feel like I was one of the only people that didn't open the chest that teleports you to Caelid, so I never had that.
The chest that takes you to Baba Yaga? Yeah, that's a good one.
Not because I heard about it. Like, I heard that, oh, there's a chest that takes you to Caelid. I just never found it.
Someone in chat asking, speaking of cheater alert, will there be zipping in this run?
There will definitely not be zipping. I am not down patched. Okay, this dragon's gonna be a little scary right here, but I should be fine. We're fine? Okay.
Oh yeah, he's doing the tail flip.
Now I'm curious, because we want to keep the mystery of how much we're killing and why. But I'm curious how this run came about. Are you the one that kind of came up with this idea and routed it and built it out? Because it was the first I had heard of it when you sent it our way. Or is this something that the community's been working on for a while?
I would say like this particular route is definitely my brainchild. It was just something I was curious about and wanted to look into. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure other people in the community have had similar ideas, but I'm pretty happy with the route and the run that I came up with, so I'm here to share that today.
That's what I love about challenge runs, like when the community's like, this game's not hard enough. Let's find a creative way to make the game more interesting. It's like, oh, what if we just, don't level up or like whatever.
Yeah. Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree is too easy, actually, is the problem.
As Mighty says, hold my drink.
All right, so this is going to be the first example of a grace that I am grabbing purely for safety. Because it's just possible that I die in this fort.
So are we doing minimum number of graces in this run as well?
Well, I mean, you want to avoid... getting graces takks time. You want to avoid getting them when they're not necessary.
Let's just add all the challenges. Minimum graces, hit lists, death lists, like making all the things.
Level 1.
Sure,
blindfolded, one hand.
Yeah, I mean...
every enemy there and invisible.
All right. Here's the second half of the Dectus Medallion.
Nice.
Sweet.
All right, so now...
That is our key.
So now there's nothing stopping me from going to Altus Plateau. Now I just need to escape the fort.
Should be simple.
Oh, something pretty, critical, I think, that I just haven't mentioned yet is, obviously, since I can't kill anything, my access to runes is, very, very limited, seeing as that's, the main way you gain runes in this game is by killing things. So especially in the early game, I'm going to be heavily, heavily reliant on just rune pickups on the ground, like golden runes.
That is right, because you didn't necessarily say you were doing this at level 1, just you weren't killing anything.
Yes, so I definitely can level up, but it's just that I would need to do so, as of right now, with golden runes that I pick up off the ground. I just picked up a golden rune 12 in that fort right there, which is going to give me a nice 7,500.
Are those randomized, or are they set locations?
They are set locations. Otherwise, this run would not work. Danger is our resident Night Rain player.
Okay.
Yeah. Got a couple hundred hours in Night Rain. Climbed to depth 4 in Deep of Night.
Scale that sheer cliff right there. I am absolutely petrified of fall damage in this game. This speedrun in particular has given me reason to be. So if I seem if I'm ever like scaling like a steep drop like that, if I seem a little bit timid, if I'm kind of taking my time with it, just know I'm really, really making sure that I'm not just gonna suddenly break my ankles and die.
Now to be clear,
Mighty and I were discussing.
I was gonna say the
sorry.
horse dying does not count in the kills.
That is correct. The horse dying does not count.
Torrent cannot die. He is unstoppable. He cannot truly die. Yeah, Mighty and I were discussing earlier that we were quite used to having no fall damage in our Night Rain runs. It is a great thing. It's a great thing to have.
All right. So Melena's going to come here and take me to the round table holds. This is just like a scripted event that always happens. And since I have to like warp somewhere here anyway, it actually makes the most sense to do this right now, because that'll save a teleport later. Cool.
Chat's already asking how you're gonna handle Radon and Moog. Stay tuned, chat. Stay tuned. We'll get there. Don't worry.
Well,
I guess you'll have to see.
Wouldn't you like?
Yeah. So, the weapon for this run is, I think, one of probably the most interesting routing decision, because very common speedrun weapons, such as like the Death's Poker, or like Death's Poker, like very, very common speedrun weapons, are not available to us, seeing as those require killing things. So I had to be a little creative. I really had to. I actually pulled up a list of like every single weapon in Elden Ring, and I like filtered them out by like, okay, these ones are available like before Lindell, because we can't go to Lindell, right? And these ones I can wield at the start of the game. These ones deal decent enough damage that I can beat the DLC with it. And probably one of the most important restrictions is that it has to be on the somber upgrade path, because any weapon that upgrades with like normal smithing stones in this game, you'll know they take so many upgrade materials that it's just completely unviable for any kind of speedrun. So with all of those restrictions, there really was only one weapon that seemed even remotely viable. And I have to say, I'm very, very happy with the choice. I'm curious to see if anyone can put together what it is.
I wonder what it will be.
Yes, when the Mighty Giant Dad showed me this run for the first time, once I saw this weapon, I was ecstatic.
It's a good one. All right. So what I'm doing right now is I'm skipping Stormvale Castle, just going the long way around here to Liurnia.
Man, I wish I could have skipped Stormville Castle in my first run.
No, it's a great dungeon. I mean, it's hard.
Oh no, it's a great dungeon, but also I hate it. But also it's great.
I feel that way about a lot of things in this game.
The perfect summary of Elden Ring.
Big jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we stick the landing.
Easy.
Parkour.
Very nice. That's one of a few parkouring sections in this game.
Yes.
as Mighty alluded to earlier.
I will say that's
Not built for platforming.
no, definitely not. I will say that's definitely one of the easier ones. There's one in particular when we get into the DLC that I'm pretty nervous about, I'll be honest.
I'm sure
It'll be fine. First try, every time, easy.
Yeah, just ignore gravity. You'll be fine.
Simply ignore gravity, true. Alrighty, so Liurnia has these like very helpful teleporters scattered around. I'm going to be using them to traverse the area a little more quickly.
And where will this one be taking us?
Taking us right to Raya Lucaria.
Ah.
I'm going to be grabbing this grace because I'm going to be teleporting back here a number of times throughout the run. This is a very load-bearing grace for this run. If that grace wasn't there, this run would be a lot longer.
So just to clarify, you can teleport to all of the graces in this game, correct?
That's correct. You have fast travel unlocked from the beginning. This is not Dark Souls 1.
Gotcha.
Looking forward to that when I start my Dark Souls.
Oh yes, you have to unlock fast travel in that game.
Oh.
And
so
Demon
you saw me
Souls just doesn't even have it.
That's true, yeah. And Demon Souls is like Bloodborne, where like you have to keep going back to like the hub worlds to go anywhere, right?
Yeah. So we'll have that on later today. I think it's the remake. Maybe. Yeah, I think it's the remake. But yeah, you go to the hub world and you select like stage 1-2 or 1-3 or whatever, and you do it that way.
Demon Souls definitely my least played FromSoft game.
Well,
All right, we're
speaking
gonna
of,
talk to this giant blacksmith.
I mean, they were still figuring out the Souls formula, basically, at that point,
Yeah.
right?
well, for anyone that wants a preview of not the entire Souls catalog, but quite a bit of it after this show with the Scenic Route, we do have Sekiro, Demon Souls, and Bloodborne, I believe. So if you're
There was a
enjoying,
heck of a lineup tonight.
yeah,
I'm
if you're
very excited to be part of
enjoying
it.
From Software games, don't go anywhere because there's going to be more of them, and they're going to be glitchless. So you'll get to see more of the game than maybe you would if it was on our show. Because when we had Sekiro, we just air swam through the entire game.
Oh my gosh, Sekiro speedruns are so broken. They're hilarious. I love them.
Air.
Yes, you
yeah.
can swim in the air. It's great.
Yeah, you jump into a
reminds
puddle
me-
and then fly. It's incredible.
Oh my god.
It almost reminds me of the Breath of the Wild's glitch with the bomb. How you just kind of wiggle through the
Oh,
air.
that
Oh my
one's
god.
great. Yes. I just want to shout out the way that the routing works out here. So somber smithing stones are obviously something I need. I need one for each upgrade level, so 1 through 9, and then an ancient dragon somber smithing stone. I picked up a somber stone 5 in Kaled. I just bought somber stones 1, 2, and 3 from the blacksmith. And so that would leave me without somber stone 4, except that just dead guy in a random chair that I just passed by has a somber stone 4.
How
specifically.
convenient.
Which is so convenient. I just love it when things work out like that.
Thank you, FromSoft.
Yeah, it's great.
It's also a great thing about just enemy corpses in the world of these the worlds of these games will just have the most randomest things on them, like a smithing stone.
Yeah, like
4.
what was that?
The same.
What was that guy chilling in a chair with a somber stone 4? Like, what was he doing? You know?
I mean, again, same principle when running in Night Rain. You gotta loot the corpses in whenever there's a shifting earth, because I think there's a higher chance that they drop rarer weapons. So like, yeah, I've gotten blasphemous the blasphemous staff. What was it, the Rykard weapon?
Blasphemous blade.
Blasphemy staff.
Blasphemous blade.
No, not that one. The
Oh.
the Great Hammer. Which one is it? The blasphemous something. Crap, it's evading my mind at the moment. But yeah, it's like, yeah, some corpse will just have that.
So that that whole path that I just ran past, I think is really funny because there's like these trebuchets that are like shooting at you, trying to guard, the grand lift. And I think they're hilarious because if you just stay like slightly to the left of the road, they just cannot hit you.
Like, as in targeting, or they just can't turn around in time to get you?
Yeah, like their targeting they just miss you. They shoot, but they miss. It's great. It's so funny.
Funniest skill issue in the game.
All right. And with that, we have reached Altus Plateau.
We've made it.
Elevator time. And here we are.
Altus Plateau, such a pretty level. Love this area. Love
It really is. Elden Ring, I feel like, has the most... I'm not, like, saying that the other Souls games aren't pretty, because they absolutely are, but, like, the open world of Elden Ring is just so beautiful. It's like actual forests and animals and all that.
Alrighty. A little bit of a jump here. Good.
Very nice.
Yeah, so if I missed that jump, I would die. I would just die. Fall damage is ruthless in this game.
And little did chat know when watching Constance, which is a platformer, that we were also doing a Souls game that is a platformer.
Yeah, right?
We will turn this game into a platformer, whether it was intended for it or not.
This Tibia Mariner is probably not going to bother us. He is about to summon a giant skeleton from the ground. But surely it won't hit me. There we go.
Oh,
Epic dodge.
I'm still waiting to find out.
did it just spawn?
I'm waiting to find out what is the first thing we're gonna kill, because we're almost 25 minutes in and we haven't killed something yet.
We're getting there. We're getting there, don't you worry. Right now, what I need to worry about is this volcanic gas spewing out from the ground. Mount Gelmir is definitely like a mid-game area. I have not leveled up my character yet. This gas spewing out from the ground will one-shot me. And the hitbox is quite a bit wider than it seems, so gotta be a little careful here.
When are we planning on leveling up for the first time?
Literally immediately before I fight the first thing.
I see.
And I will only be leveling up health for that fight.
All right, chat, we'll take predictions. What do you think the first thing is that we're going to be fighting and killing? If anybody has any thoughts, knows the routing and run better than I do, I personally do not know. But if you have any thoughts in chat, get your votes in now so we can hold you to them before we do it.
Now remember, this will be on the test later, so I want you guys to bring your best work.
Yes. So as we go through, this is kind of just like a very long running section, so we're going to really appreciate the nature that Elden Ring has to offer. For example, here's Mr. Magma Worm going for his daily stroll.
Hello, Mr. Magma.
Oh, he is.
Hello.
He is going for his stroll. He's doing his fitness grand pacer.
Can we say getting those steps in? He is a worm.
And now these demi-humans are so excited to see me that they're setting off firecrackers. How nice of them.
Oh, they have presents.
Yes, look at that.
I love how this has become Pokemon Snap.
Right? This run is so good.
Yeah.
We make our own
Right.
fun.
Fun fact: if you throw
Miss
the apple
Rundare.
at the
Nice jump. She's been practicing that.
big ups.
Huge ups.
Yeah, actually, if you throw an apple at the magma worm, it turns into Charizard.
Insane.
We have a lot of different answers in chat.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Praetor, Radon,
Yes.
Magnus, Sylvester Stallone, Soldier of Godric, Mohg,
Sylvester.
Soldier of Godric.
No, not not Soldier of Godric, Soldier of God.
Rich Soldier of God.
That was
Yes.
not me saying it wrong. That is how it's written. I was just slipping in slow to see if anyone noticed. That is in chat as well.
Yeah, I love that
I did
one.
see that in the chat. Yeah.
Soldier of Godric is such a based answer. I really wish it was correct.
We would have had to kill Soldier of Godric already, though.
No, I would have to go back later after I'm stronger. You can't kill him right at the beginning
that's right.
of the game. I mean, that's impossible.
Oh, I forget you could go back there. That's right.
Alrighty, taking the time now to cash in all the golden seeds and sacred tears I've been picking up. Give me some more flasks and more healing per flask. And also mix my wondrous physic. And now, I will be entering the Gelmir Hero's Grave. Something that is not done in very many Elden Ring speedruns. And the reason is because this is where we're finally getting our weapon for the run.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
If you're not as familiar with Elden Ring, but you've maybe seen like clips, you may recognize this as the place with all the lava and the giant chariot that one-shots you.
Fond memories of running through that for the first time.
So I'm going to be running through that.
Not for the first time.
I would hope not.
And at some points, he does mean literally run through this.
I hated this area so much. I mean, it's awesome, again, in true FromSoft fashion, but also I hate it.
And let's keep in mind, we're still level 1 or whatever the equivalent is that we start at. We have no bonus health, defense, items, anything.
Those skeletons are just, like, whoever placed those is
Right?
evil. Like, actually evil.
Uh-oh, the souls are following you.
Alrighty, time to deal with lava in Elden Ring.
Yep.
Keep rolling. Oh, sorry. Don't want copy.
So good.
No copyright.
Just take a nice warm bath, you know?
Oh man, this winter's been pretty cold. Nothing like a good lava roll to warm you up, huh?
Oh yeah. It's like a hot tub, you know?
We saw the worm doing it and we got jealous.
And there it is! It's the weapon! The ringed finger!
We found it!
Yes, I am so happy that this, I am pretty sure, is actually the optimal choice for this run. It has good enough damage that I can beat the DLC with it. It's located in the first half of the game. I don't have to kill anything to get it. Upgrades with Somber Stones. I can wield it from the beginning of the game. It really does check all the boxes, and it is so funny. It's just a giant finger that you just wield as a sword. It's hilarious. What a great weapon.
We are literally giving the finger to the game.
It's so good.
I love the sense of humor that FromSoft has. Like, the lore of these games is always, something incredibly tragic and so many horrible, horrible things happen, but, then there's also a sword that's also a giant finger. Because.
Okay, well, I just warped to the wrong race, but that's fine.
You didn't pet the doggy, though.
The doggy wanted to pet me, so get out of there.
I think, is this the only open world, or not the only setting in Souls games where there's just normal animals just kind of hanging out in the overworld?
I mean,
Like normal, healthy
I was
animals?
gonna say, it depends what you consider a normal animal.
Yeah.
I mean, like, literally just a wolf. Like, that's just a wolf, not a diseased, emaciated dog with fungus colonizing its brain or something. That is just a normal
I was gonna
wolf.
say, I'll never forget when I came across those bird-dog hybrids in Bloodborne.
Oh, that was miserable.
And then you see them, and then they
sorry,
switch
I
the
just want to
bodies.
interrupt. So I'm going to do a little sort of glitch here. I'm going to jump over a death plane. And hopefully land in the Stake of Marika in the Star Scourge Radon boss fight. Got it.
Very
So that
nice.
skips the entirety of Redmane Castle.
Okay.
And now I will
Very-
fight Starscourge Radon.
Radon is the
Plus
answer, I
6 ringed
guess.
finger. Yep. Radon is the first enemy that we will be fighting. Did not mean to get off the horse, that's fine. Okay. So at the beginning of this fight, I'm gonna immediately run backwards to like despawn him, actually. And that skips like the whole first phase where you have to like run away from the arrows and stuff. So hopefully he will shoot this arrow to the right and not at me. Good. Go ahead and summon the boys to help out.
Yep.
Get him, squad.
Hope he uses a certain attack here. Good. Perfect.
Comes Rodan on his signature horse. I was going to say tiny horse, but that is just a normal-sized horse.
I guess compared to Radon, you know, it is a little tiny, but to us, you know, it's just a normal horse.
He's in fact just a normal horse. He is very big.
Yo, if that isn't, I feel bad. He must have major scoliosis or something trying to carry around Radon all day.
I believe the lore is that Radon learned gravity magic so he could still ride around on his favorite horse.
That's true. Absolutely.
Pretty based,
I mean,
I can't
the horse.
lie.
Very based.
The horse is still infected with scarlet rot and all that stuff, so it's not like it lives a very miserable existence even still, but
No.
still faithfully serving its master.
Yes, as someone says in chat, we love Leonard the horse.
Leonard MVP. Unsung hero of Elden
Got him.
Ring.
Whew. All right.
Very nice.
That's one, chat. Keep track at home.
One's in chat to help me count.
I'm actually surprised by how much damage you were doing, considering
Right?
the limitations.
This weapon is so good.
The power of the thing.
Power of the finger.
All
So,
right.
do we know which finger you are wielding?
I would imagine it's the
Reinhardt
ring.
has-
I would imagine it's the ring finger.
Wait, that's true. Reinhardt has more than 5 fingers, though, so he might have more than one ring finger.
The second ring finger.
Or third, or fourth.
Had to talk to finger reader Enya there just for like story progression reasons. And now it is time for the best part of the run, where I will join the blood cult,
As you do.
as one does.
Which is strange because we're
Yeah,
going
join-
pacifist here, but we're joining a blood cult.
Yeah, correct. It is optimal. Trust.
It'll all make sense.
Join the people. Join the people that insulted you and called you maidenless, and may or may not have killed your maiden in the first place.
Yeah, bygones.
We kind of skipped over Vare at the beginning of the run. I have a tradition where I always allow him to get through a little bit of his dialogue so that I get called maidenless at the beginning of every run. But
I was
yeah,
gonna
we're
bring that
talk
up,
to
but I
him
didn't want to. I was gonna bring that up before, but I didn't want to ruin your mojo.
But yeah, based on some placement of there's the maiden corpse that you find early on in this game. There's some speculation that may or may not be the Tarnished's intended maiden, and Vare's location in close proximity would may or may not imply some things. That the audacity of this man to kill your maiden and then be the one to call you maidenless, as if it is not his fault.
That's actually crazy when you think about it.
I mean, allegedly, we don't know for sure. But the implications are, yeah.
He takes recruiting for the Blood Cult very seriously.
Like, oh no, you don't have a maiden anymore. What are you gonna do?
All right, so basically what Vare just did is he gave me the multiplayer invasion item, the like festering bloody finger. He wants me to use that 3 times. Here's the problem. I don't have a PS Plus subscription. So, what we're going to do instead is FromSoft, in their generosity, added an NPC quest to this game where he exists in Altus Plateau and you can just invade him. And killing him also fulfills the requirements for the quest. However, killing him would increment the kill counter on this run, which is something we cannot do. An alternative way to fulfill the quest is to invade, his name is Beastclaw Magnus, invade Beastclaw Magnus 3 times. Now, there is an item called the Finger Severer that I could have gotten at the beginning of the run, and technically that would be the fastest way to do this, right? Just invade him, cancel the invasion with the Finger Severer, do that 3 times, quest complete, good to go. However, I thought it would be a lot funnier if we just let Magnus kill me 3 times, which also fulfills the quest.
Sometimes being funny is optimal.
Yes. In this case, that's not true, but whatever, you know. So I'm going to unequip all my armor here so that he kills me faster. And once I get to this invasion sign, we're all going to root for Magnus.
Good old Magnus, that's right. I want to see some M's in chat for Magnus.
Press
All right, Magnus, let's see what you got.
All right. Magnus, 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 Magnus. Oh, this is so good! Yes!
Yeah.
Very good RNG.
Oh.
That front flip one-shots me from full health. We want him to use that as much as possible.
Is that the Artorias flip?
It's very similar. Yeah, that is the weapon art for his great hammer.
This is how you know this is truly a pacifist run, where it's better to turn the other cheek and let them kill you.
Yes, and what's so funny is I literally have to do this 3 times. Like, once is not enough.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson?
Apparently 3 times.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Yeah, right? Nice! Blood loss proc. Let's go. Good RNG.
Very good.
And that's
Yo,
2.
this Magnus guy, he's pretty good.
Yeah, he's doing really well. Saving a lot of time here. This run is silly. I love it.
And 3rd time's the charm.
Right. Come on, Magnus, finish strong.
Meanwhile,
No,
from
don't start using
Magnus's
spells out of my range.
perspective is like, why does this tarnish keep running at me half naked over and over again?
Yeah, right.
This naked homeless person keeps invading.
Crazy. All right, that's 3. Thank you, Magnus. You did well. Give it up for Magnus, everybody.
MVP of the run, honestly.
Helping us maintain our pacifist run.
So people who guessed Beastclaw Magnus as a kill in this run, you were on the right track. You were thinking the right way, but you can skip killing him entirely. It's just not necessary. Alrighty. Now, for some reason, everything that I just did passes the first stage of the Blood Cult initiation ritual. Listen, don't ask me about their customs. I clearly don't understand.
Listen, we're just here to join the cult. We're not looking to question their ways.
Exactly.
They like it that way.
I'm glad. You have a... I wish to a night luminary... So, now. Normally that...
All right, yeah, whatever, Var. Just let me in. I want to join the
Okay,
cult.
so he just gave me a piece of cloth and told me to soak it in the blood of a maiden. However, as we know, I am maidenless. So what am I to do?
That's kind of a problem here.
It really is a problem. I mean, it's not like I'm just going to find like a dead woman laying in a chair out in the open, right? I mean, that would just be unthinkable, impossible.
That'd be ridiculous.
Right?
Like, who goes around leaving
leaving
dead women in chairs?
In chairs, right? That would be crazy. Anyway, time for the giant flaming eyeball at the top of the tower that drives you crazy when it looks at you. a fan favorite, really.
Yeah, Medusa ain't got nothing on her.
This was, again, quite a surprise, playing Elden Ring blind for the first time.
I just assumed it was Sauron.
That is what I thought.
Definitely gives Sauron vibes.
I mean, it's got to be paying homage.
I would think so.
There's no
I
way.
would think so, yeah. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna hop off my horse here because I'm about to get invaded by Festering Fingerprint Vike. And while I'm invaded, I can't do a bunch of the things that would like normally teleport me quickly, so I actually do need Vike to kill me. And oh my gosh, do you see that? Is that a dead woman sitting in a chair? My gosh, what are the odds?
Oh my god, how convenient.
What a coincidence.
Amazing how things work out. All right, Vike, kill me. Do it. You know you want to. Okay. It's gonna barely not kill me. That's so sad. All right, whatever.
He didn't do the
Yeah,
thing.
he didn't do the cool thing.
He
He has a certain attack where he jumps into the air and stabs his spear into the ground. It creates a giant frenzy flame explosion. It's so cool, and it one-shots me, so it's actually optimal.
That might be
Magnus would have killed you there, though.
That's true.
this might be the
Kind of
first
dropped the
time.
ball.
Just didn't need all that.
This might be the
Kinda
first
dropped the
time
ball.
in show history where surviving with a pixel of health is a bad thing.
Right?
Normally we'd be like, clip it, ship it, we're good, put it on socials. but
Calculated, but no, that was like the worst thing that could have happened.
Yeah, Magnus had a better runtime on tarnished kills. I think Vike's gonna have to step up his
Got it.
game.
All right, well, regardless, we have now completed all of the steps necessary for the cult initiation.
This a night now.
And now, behold, absolute cinema.
Oh no, he's gonna take your finger.
Oh, good heavens. Clench your teeth or something.
Game of the year.
There it goes.
I mean, yeah,
Game of the year.
You have
yeah, it was.
All right, so basically he just gave me this Pure Blood Knight's Medal and was very specific, don't use it immediately. So I'm going to use it immediately.
As you should.
This will take me to Mogwin Palace, which if you're familiar with this game, this is an end game area. Does my character look end game ready to you?
I mean, you got the ringed finger, so
Yeah, I mean, anything's possible. So, of course, I'm going to do the responsible thing and kill Moog Lord of Blood without upgrading my character any further from this. Yep, so that's the second kill. Moog Lord of Blood.
with the small amount of levels that we have here.
we have no control over these guys' choices.
Yeah, that's true. These guys definitely make decisions.
Yeah, look at all this free money.
I will be using the Memory of Grace before I fight Moog and before I level up again, so don't worry about it. No unethically obtained runes will be spent.
These runes are ethically sourced.
Yes, like that Lord's rune I just picked up. That's completely fine.
No pesticides or anything.
Free, no GMO.
Okay, so this guy is following me, which is not something that always happens. Just gonna do a little serpentine maneuver so I don't get shot in the back. Works every time. Oh no, he's coming. He gave up.
Bro's not getting Employee of the Month.
Definitely not. Okay, so
Are we not supposed to be part of this cult? Why are they attacking us?
well, I think they're mad I used the metal. Okay, so Golden Seeds and Sacred Tears, I've cashed in all the ones that I've gotten. I now have 8 plus 5 flasks. That is the end of upgrading flasks for this run. There will be no more of that. Okay.
Give me runes, give me fire, give me wondrous physique, or I retire.
I can't believe that didn't one-shot you.
I'm surprised as well, to be honest. But we got out of there. If I had died, it wouldn't have been a big deal. I got what I needed. I got the somber ancient dragon smithing stone. All right,
And
time for Moog Lord of Blood, who I will surely beat first try.
With the trusty ringed finger.
Yes.
I mean, you ever been slapped by a hand with rings on it?
Doesn't feel good.
It's gotta hurt. Imagine and see how big that finger is. That pain is tenfold.
That's actually just like a human-sized finger.
Yeah. Scale the pain and damage proportionally.
So that attack he just did, the like fireball, that's the best attack he can use because I can strafe around him and get 2 charged heavies in.
Mondo damage.
This is the worst attack he can use.
Oh, yep. I can never dodge that one consistently.
Took a lot of practice.
Yep.
Big slap. Big slap.
That golf swing in with the ringed finger. Oh, here it comes.
Okay.
We're just gonna be tanked.
If I did this right, it should, this should stance break. No, I missed! That sucks. Alright. Okay, a little annoying.
The heal adding insult to injury. But that's how it is.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Man, I feel like a lot of the attacks in this fight in particular just have like these weird, like, kind of like arcs that you have to, like sideways arcs, I guess.
do.
That it's just really, it seems really tricky to dodge.
Yeah, that one where he throws out the blood in an arc is particularly annoying.
Ah! It's okay. Ah, that was a terrible heal. Why did I do that? Oh well. Rough RNG there, kinda. Oh well. Shake it off. Go back in. The run was going exceptionally well up until that point.
The name of the game is persistence in Souls.
Hey, as we always say here, if you don't die, you're on the wrong show. This is what we're here for. Give the people what they want.
They want blood.
They're certainly getting in this fight.
I mean, yeah, we haven't talked about this, but this was one of my favorite fights in Elden Ring. Was just like,
Oh, I absolutely adore this boss.
the level of mechanics, the music, even the lore, the fact that, you know, like, it's just, it took me so many tries too, but like doing this at a low level and stuff too is incredible to begin with. But I love this fight. I love all the Moog fights, actually.
Yeah, definitely. I'm still trying to get the hang of him in Night Rain with some of his new moves he's got. He'll summon a bunch of tridents that have health, and you have to destroy them to create safe zones before they detonate. All the while he's attacking you, of course.
Yeah, I know they're not all Moog. I think of them all
Oh.
as Moog, but the first real like test in this game is the one in the castle that we skipped, and you start realizing, like, how many moves does this thing have?
Moog does indeed have moves.
And some of them are delayed, too, which is the worst part.
Oh, yeah. Oh, here it comes, the kneel.
Okay. Hopefully I can actually get the stance break here. There we go. That's what I was trying to do the first time.
Oh, there we go.
Very nice. Finger
Take that
slap.
nice chunk of health.
Good. That's what we want to see.
Got a nice chunk.
Crazy dodges.
Another stagger. And here we go, in for the crit. Another nice chunk of health. Is Crit City up in here? Thanks to the power of the ringed finger.
Yeah, chunking away as much damage as he can. Ooh, kind of tricky movement around those tombstones there, but able to maneuver around it.
The hazardous terrain that Moog is setting up definitely not helping, but managed to avoid the worst of it. And there you have
That's
it.
2, chat. That is 2.
Moog is down.
I wanted to avoid saying anything about how good you were doing.
I appreciate that. I was very locked in. Okay.
As we know, that is the kiss of death when it comes to these fights.
Yes.
Yeah, after the
Okay.
phase shift, I was like, I'm not saying anything.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna make my way into the Land of Shadow, and then I think it's time for a break.
Yep. Whenever you're ready for the break, just let us know. We'll stop the timer, and we'll take a quick 5
I
minutes.
think right now is an excellent time.
Okay, then let's go ahead and stop the timer here. Anytime we have runs that are longer than, say, hour 10, hour 15, we want to make sure everyone has a chance to take a break, stretch. Again, pet your pets, go to the bathroom, grab some food, anything and everything you need to. Now's a great time. We're going to take 5 minutes and Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Perilous Paths here on GDQ Hotfix. We are in the middle of an Elden Ring pacifist run. I'll let the friends over there tell us a little bit more about what that means. We have currently killed only 2 things, but if you missed the first half of this run and you want to see how we got here, make sure that you can always check out and make sure you check out the YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/gamesdonequick. And if you're watching this on YouTube in like a week from now, you're in the future, whatever, consider liking, subscribing, becoming a channel member while you're there. And we've got playlists, we've got other shows, there's all kinds of amazing stuff on YouTube, so make sure you dig around and see what's out there for you. But without any further ado from me, let's go ahead and toss it back over to the mighty giant dad doing Elden Ring Pacifist.
All right, time to get into the second half of this run, the Land of Shadow, the DLC. It's much, much harder than the first, so I'm looking forward to it. Let's get it done. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I love how
Alrighty.
the break like perfectly separated out like the DLC and the base. That worked out
Yeah,
well.
it worked. It does. It really is about the halfway point of the run. All right, welcome.
It all happens so quickly.
Yeah.
Almost like it's
All right.
a speed run.
Yeah. Welcome to the Realm of Shadow, the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, or as I like to call it, Elden Ring 2. This thing is huge. This absolutely massive content update for the game. This is by far my favorite DLC FromSoft has ever made.
Was there any particular reason that Miyazaki decided to spell shadow the way that he did here? With the shadow.
Oh, SCADU. Yeah. So we're about to get some of that. So something that I'm going to be doing quite a lot of while I'm in the second half of this run is picking up these Shadow Tree fragments. What they do is they increase my Shadow Tree blessing level, and that is a very simple but powerful effect. Increases the amount of damage I deal, decreases the amount of damage I take.
Sounds like a good item to me.
Yeah. So you're going to see me going on lots and lots of detours solely just to pick those up. I'm going to be picking up 23 of them total. The thing is, like, we're so restricted in this category that I really do just need all the Shadow Tree fragments I can get. So, yeah. For those who just joined us, what we're doing here is we are beating Elden Ring from a fresh save file, beating the DLC from a fresh save file, killing as few things as possible. So far, we have killed 2 things. We have killed Starscourge Radahn and Mohg Lord of Blood. It is as yet not revealed how many more things we will be killing.
Only 2 kills so far, doing pretty good.
Yeah.
And for
2 kills by base game is kind of an incredible feat.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy that you can just do that.
and when we're thinking about what we kill and why, what was the motivation for killing those 2 things? Are they event triggers that are mandatory for beating the game? Is it something unrelated?
So 100%, like, this DLC is not available unless you kill exactly the 2 bosses that I killed. You absolutely 100% must kill Starscourge Radahn and Mohg Lord of Blood in order for the DLC to be accessible in the first place.
And we did no more and no less. Exactly the 2.
Yes. Mohg because the entrance to the DLC is in his boss arena. And Starscourge Radahn because that is an event trigger that causes the warp to become open.
And also because narratively it makes sense.
Sure does, if you're familiar with the story. The story, which I do actually kind of want to touch upon a little bit, I think the Shadow of the Erdtree does a really great job of incorporating like NPCs like into the story. It feels very organic. It really feels like all of these people have been brought here to the Land of Shadow and are on this adventure with you.
And we are going to be ignoring all of them.
Not all of them.
Ignoring most of what they have
Definitely
to say
most.
at the very
Definitely
least.
most of them. But yeah, you'll see. You'll see. You'll see. Alrighty. Run across this great bridge. There is a particular fight towards the end of this run. That is, frankly, most of the reason why I collect Shadow Tree fragments at all. And it's because I have a consistent strategy for winning it, but it only works if my blessing level is at a certain point. So for that reason, we are running around and collecting these fragments. I'm running into Castle Ensis right now. This is to get a single Shadow Tree fragment. I don't need anything else here.
Yeah, so that just goes to show the importance of picking up the Shadow Tree fragments for the end of the run.
Yeah, it's just... And you would think like, oh, why don't you just pick up one that's faster to get? There isn't one. Certainly not one that's available without me killing anything.
Yes.
We will need everything we can possibly get for the end of this run.
Yes, just like the weapons towards the beginning of the game, there are a lot of things locked behind killing enemies, which we obviously cannot do.
Yes. Kind of messed up of From Software to actually like require you to engage with the combat of the game in order to pick up most of the items.
Yeah.
It's almost like this is an action RPG or something.
Not like they build their whole game mechanics around, you know, these great boss fights
Don't they know that RPG...
to engage the player in.
Yeah, don't they know that RPG stands for Run Past Guys?
Run past
Just get rid of the app.
That's so funny, wait.
Yeah, just run past everyone. That's the point of the pacifist.
Well, that's JRPG. Just run past guys.
Oh, you're right.
Amazing. Okay, so normally I would have to backtrack here a bunch. However, I'm going to do some horse platforming here, and hopefully I don't mess it up.
We reached our next platforming.
I messed it up!
Oh, well, that was.
Uh-oh.
That's why we get that grace. Yeah, I mean, it's all right.
Oh,
That's why we get that grace. It's fine. It's quick death.
I can only hope.
This platforming section in particular always it reminds me of those mountain climbing goats that stand on like near 90-degree angles, like scaling mountains.
Yeah.
Some kind of nonsense, yeah.
Oh yeah, because I mean, just look at this platforming. This is insanely precise.
Embracing your inner mountain goat.
Okay, not bad.
Even there.
Up there, but not bad. This is all according to plan.
Second try
And
is most
there you have it.
acceptable.
There we go. And with the, I mean, it wasn't a fast. It was a fast death as well. So
Yeah.
not too much time lost.
Passing by the classic Miyazaki Poison Swamp, a staple of these Souls
Gotta
games.
have it in every game. Just super.
We didn't have it in Night Rain for a while, and then the DLC came out.
Miyazaki like intervened. He was like, "Listen,
Not only did we get poison swamps, we got swamps of every single ailment.
isn't that great?" By the way, I just like solved a puzzle that unlocks that spirit spring there. The puzzle was roll into this pile of rocks.
I will never forgive this game for gaslighting me into feeling the need to dodge roll into basically every wall imaginable, checking for secret doors.
That's actually such a messed up solution that it's so simple, but it like gaslights you into thinking like, yeah, you're gonna be like Zelda 1, you know, rolling or bombing every single wall until you just find it.
Yeah, surely not. No, like listen, there are people who say this is an NES game released in 2022. They're right, and I love it.
I could see that. I see the
Favorite game
comparison.
ever.
I mean, what other game does that still?
Right.
Listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Alrighty.
We found what works.
So my weapon is still +6 at this point. That's not gonna cut it anymore. Like, we beat Moog. It was okay, but we're gonna have to get some more upgrade materials. So I'm coming in here, the Ruined Forge of Starfall Past, and we're gonna find both a Somberstone 7 and 8 here. If you remember, I already picked up the Ancient Dragon Somberstone, so I will just need a Somberstone 9 after I leave here. This Misbegotten is being very aggressive.
He is 0 for 4 on
God for
swings.
the
right
iframes.
now, though.
Yeah,
They want their 15 seconds of fame.
catch us. They want to be the one.
A little bit of friendly fire there gave me some runes, not a big deal. I will just use a Memory of Grace and get rid of those.
Is it possible to run out of those memory grace items? So
Nope.
you wouldn't be. Oh, cool. So you're essentially guaranteed safety from whatever mishaps the enemies have.
Yep, it's an infinite use consumable. Very convenient to have.
Gotcha.
What was the purpose, I wonder, behind adding that? Like that kind of item?
Softlock prevention is a big thing. The dark sign exists in the 3 Dark Souls games. It does the same thing. Yeah, I mean, just a way to like quickly teleport back to your last checkpoint is just seems like a reasonable thing to include.
It does indeed.
Okay. This ghost flame dragon. My health bar is very, very large, But that thing will one-shot me, so I need to be a little careful here.
Just don't mind us strolling along.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got his own. Looks like he's got his own stuff.
He's having a lot of fun with the villagers. They're just having a grand old time. Alright, coming over to this enemy camp here. There's a shadow tree fragment in here.
Beautiful.
Very clean. Just pick it up and leave.
Okay, grabbing this grace because I'm coming back here later. Uh-oh. Get out of there.
Oh. And we're out of there. Not even worried.
I mean, worst case scenario, let's pretend that guy killed me. The grace is right there, right? Not a big deal.
That's true.
Still scary.
A couple second time loss.
Now, Mighty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe we are about to take a detour for a particular talisman.
Very true, very true. So I am... This is probably like the longest segment of the run where I'm like going to get something that doesn't like directly contribute to beating the game. I am... At the end of this path is a talisman called the Two-Handed Sword Talisman. And it increases the damage dealt by attacks when two-handing your weapon by 15%. I am always two-handing my weapon, so that is a straight-up 15% damage bonus, which is entirely too good to pass up in this run. So we're getting it. And I don't care how long it takes.
I mean, I'd say that directly helps you beat the run.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Objectively.
I couldn't imagine...
In terms of hard requirements, though. Yeah.
I couldn't imagine two-handing a giant finger, by the way. It takes two hands to wield such a mighty giant finger.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Indeed. it's my weapon of choice. You know?
Do we know what happened?
It's too bad you can't
Do we know what happened to the rest of the hand, or the thing that the hand was attached to?
I try not to think about it.
Fair enough.
I mean, I believe that based on just what the finger is, that's Rykard, right? At the very least. He's got plenty of fingers. Surely he can spare some.
He's a handy man.
Yeah, so
Surely he can spare some.
So this archer golem is a little bit of a dingus because he has some insane vision and sight. Mighty is not yet out of range of this archer.
That is definitely true. Yep, there we go. There we go.
The golems of Elden Ring are
oh no,
are indeed very very good snipers.
Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to happen when I failed to avoid the first shot. Slowed me down enough. But
I think the only thing that beats them is the trolls in Night Rain.
The Night Rain
dang fire.
The Night Rain trolls are unbelievable shots. I have been killed from miles away by those guys.
Also, this is the worst entryway of all time. I just want to say that little,
oh yeah,
like broken hole in the wall behind a shrub.
Oh my gosh, my first playthrough of this game, I spent an embarrassing amount of time on this area trying to like find a way to like parkour and like jump over the wall and stuff. And then I found the entrance, which is just, oh my god, please. I need to grab
that.
No!
No!
Oh no!
Oh, that's so bad. Okay, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. There's a Stake of America. I believe the chest stays open also. Oh, that was kind of extremely unlucky. Anyway, as I was saying, I spent a really long time like trying to like parkour into this area, and just imagine how silly I felt after all that time when I finally came back here and realized, oh, there's just a hole in this wall. You just walk in. That's it. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, I think that's a way of Miyazaki just looking at you like, yeah, duh, you know?
You didn't take the time to explore this beautifully intricate crafted world we have made for you?
Okay. Yeah, the chest stays open.
All right, that's good. That's good.
Okay.
And we're out of there.
All right, little time lost there. Not the end of the world.
And so where are we headed off to next?
So now we have to make our way to the Shadow Keep. Now, the thing about Shadow Keep is that normally you would go in through the front entrance. However, that would require you to fight a boss, the Golden Hippopotamus. So we will not be doing that. Instead, we will be going in through the back.
Yeah, so necessary long way around to uphold our pacifist values here.
Yes, this is quite a long detour to avoid a boss fight.
What a thrill.
Golden hippopotamus. Neither gold nor is a hippopotamus.
True.
I was sitting here thinking the same thing. I was like, I'm not going to be the one to sing it.
That's what I'm here for.
I got you covered.
Solid vibes from that letter, for sure. That was a very aggressive butcher enemy right there.
Yeah, he came through swinging.
The number, was it the number of times I've been next to a ladder in this game and there was the message was like, look up snake or something?
Yeah. That's been a running thing in From Software messages for like 15 years.
Yeah.
The Metal Gear next to a ladder.
What was it, when Elden Ring first released, everyone was just saying Fortnite.
That's so funny to me because apparently that the entire, I think, Japanese player base just didn't understand.
Yeah, they got confused. They were like, "Wait, the Night Fort? Where is that?" You know? Like, the Americans have discovered a secret that we haven't found. You know?
The joke didn't translate well.
The insane power of free to play.
And then Night Rain coming out, and it's like, Night Rain. Night Rain messages everywhere.
So I keep looking back at this furnace enemy because he has one attack in particular that's pretty fun to look at. Doesn't seem to be doing it. He shoots about 100 fireballs out of his head sometimes.
Yeah, I remember.
I thought you were gonna say he could snipe you or something.
No, he can't snipe me, which thank goodness.
It's funny. I remember watching Mighty's GDQ subscription run for this run. I don't think I said that right, but essentially that furnace enemy spawned like 7 or 10 fireballs, and Mighty was like, "Yeah, no, he can spawn like 7 times more than that."
Yeah, for sure. It's a lot. Alrighty, we have reached Shadow Keep Church District. And it is at this point that I am going to cash in all of the Shadow Tree fragments that we've collected so far. Because we're getting to a point now where things are going to start doing a lot of damage, so this is just so that I don't get, like, one-tapped by anything.
Will this be all of the Shadow Tree fragments that are
There will be... We will be getting more. We will be getting more. But that's just what I have right now. Okay. Some fun little platforming here.
Yeah, this part is particularly interesting because Mighty has to walk along certain sides of the roof here as to not be seen by some of these enemies.
Mm-hmm. Otherwise, there's one guy that'll really snipe me and just ruin my day.
We're not trying to have any day saved.
Indeed. Okay, really line up this jump. Good. Okay. I'm actually about to quit out of the run because there is a kind of tricky little jump, and I don't want that guy shooting fireballs at me while I'm trying to do it.
Yeah, I think this is actually a really cool kind of... I wouldn't even consider this a safe strat. I mean, I guess it kind of is, but just kind of a cool little way to outsmart the enemy AI in this game.
Leave. Simply leave.
Simply say no, actually. Okay.
Uh-oh. Just a reminder that you're never safe.
True.
I gotta keep you on your toes.
At least he didn't run onto the elevator with me. That would have been bad.
Less than ideal.
As you can see, this is a rather long elevator ride.
What a thrill.
There seem to be in this game.
True. Okay.
The number of times I've teleported to the underground area and forgot to reset the elevator when I'd left the last time, and having to wait like what a minute and a half for it to
That
come back
elevator.
down?
You're talking about the Nocturne elevator, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
the one in
yeah.
the grave. Oh my gosh, that thing is. It's definitely over a minute. It's crazy.
It's like I always forget to reset it whenever I leave the area.
Welcome to the horror house part of the DLC. This is the Bloodborne level.
Hot jump scare.
There are lots of mangled masses of flesh inside of pots. You know, just normal things.
I mean, that's par for the course from Soft.
Yeah, I remember taking...
They're like, we can only do horrible. Oh, yeah.
No, it's okay. What were you going to say?
I was gonna say, like, they're probably thinking we can only do horrible, mangled flesh monsters so many times. What are we gonna do with this one? Put a jar on its head.
I
Give
have
it
to
some
say,
protection.
very effective.
Yeah.
This bridge is really cool because if I turn around in a second, this fire monk at the end of the bridge is raining down like bits of lava behind me that I am outrunning.
Yeah, seems really dangerous, but kind of just lets you walk past here. Kind of chill like that.
Indeed. By the way, Somberstone 9, that's our last upgrade material. Just happens to be on the way to where we're going. Once again, very convenient.
I love how the monk is just giving you like a full praise the sun as you run past him.
Yeah, right? He's literally emoting on me. And I'm just like, all right, I'll run past you. Okay. Alrighty, Ancient Ruins of Rao. So the reason I'm here is to literally just get a grace that I will need to get later. I'm gonna do a skip here that involves me having to like very precisely fall off a ledge onto a tree. It really is very, very precise. I'm really gonna try to line it up well, and hopefully this works. I got it. Let's go.
Very nice.
Hey.
Yeah, that is a very tricky jump to make. If you don't land far enough in that tree, you will just kind of like slide down and just like take all the fall damage.
Yeah, it does just kill you. Here's my favorite. You've seen these giant furnace enemies around the land between. This one is my favorite because he does this.
Oh boy.
Yes. He sure does fire the laser. Actually, got to pay attention to him because he's going to do some things. Okay, we should be good.
Easy attack patterns.
There's some things he can do that are a little scary. So.
But we are not concerning.
Yeah, like the giant fire wheel that he just shot.
Yeah, that one's wild.
Flame spin.
Okay, grabbing this Grace entirely for safety because I have seen just absolutely ungodly RNG in this next segment, and I just want to not have to deal with doing the hard skip again under any circumstances. So.
Understandable.
You know, he made that skip look easy. It is certainly not.
No, I have practiced that a ton, and I am very, very relieved that I got it first try. All right, time for everyone's favorite enemy, the Kindred of Rod, and everyone's favorite spell, Pest Threads, which you can dodge by getting off of your horse.
No. Who knew?
And then getting back on. And then getting... Oh.
We're fine.
Clutch.
We're fine. I tried to get a little too cute there with the getting on and getting off. I think I should have just ran.
Yeah, when I remember the first day I learned that getting on and off the horse gives you iframes, I was flabbergasted.
Certainly a decision.
I'd say it's a good one, personally. I think it's cool.
I mean, would you rather get knocked prone in the middle of each
animation? Oh, no, that would be terrible. Okay, I need to remember to talk to Enya again, because she is going to give me a talisman pouch. By the way, normally you're supposed to get 4 talisman slots in this game. In this run, you only ever get 2, because you don't progress the main story far enough to get any more.
We don't need those other 2, though.
You know.
Totally not.
So you'll notice I have some runes right now. I am not spending as many runes as I just got from selling that thing. So no trickery here. I have more runes than I had before I talked to the blacksmith there. I didn't spend any unethically obtained runes. Just want to always be mindful of that.
Yeah, we don't...
No blood money.
No blood money.
No blood money. Okay. I'm sure people are very anxious for us to get to like the next thing that we're killing in this run. I promise we are getting there. The last like 20-25 minutes of this run is a lot of combat. I'm really just getting all the running around, getting everything I need from the overworld done so that we can just focus on the end game.
Yes, remember, all throughout this time, Mighty has still been collecting Shadow Tree fragments, specifically for the last, 20-25 minutes of this run.
Yes, they are
and they will
unbelievably necessary.
It's a surprise hint that will help us for later.
All right, so going inside of this church knocks you off of Torrent. However, you can just go in the back entrance and grab the loot, which is 2 Shadow Tree fragments, before the invader even spawns.
Slick.
And then you can run out of the church. And I am actually, I'm too far away. He'll try to chase me, but he'll never catch up. I can't run...
Can invaders catch you?
Nope, they cannot run faster than me. See, you can see him chasing me. Way off in the distance there. But I am simply too fast.
Get back! Get back here!
Finally, all that speedrun practice coming to fruition.
Alrighty. So he despawned. I can ride my horse again. Okay. So quick little story note. There is a fight towards the end of the DLC, and this will spoil some of the things that we're killing, where you have to fight a whole bunch of the NPCs. There are up to 5 that you can be forced to fight. There's 2 that you fight no matter what. There's 2 that you only fight if you do their questline, and there's 1 that you only fight if you don't do his questline, and that is Hornsent. So we are doing Hornsent's questline. That's the reason why I just talked to him. It's important that you talk to him after the story event where Mikola shatters his own Great Rune happens. So that's the reason why I actually saved talking to him for like last, after I did a whole bunch of other things. But now I'll be able to progress his questline and eventually complete it, so that I won't have to fight him.
Yes, all for the sake of harming as little people as possible.
We are killing as few things as possible, and that includes people who might, in alternate timelines, want to kill us. No one is not deserving of this pacifism.
Absolutely no one.
Grabbing this grace, because this next segment can be a little bit of a doozy. This guy in particular. Oh, goodness.
Ooh, expert dodges. Getting through there.
Oh, goodness.
Nice.
That bat.
Ooh. And we're out of there.
Not out of the woods yet.
That's true. You still got a whole library here.
Goodness.
Oh, look, another one.
Yep. Lots of those guys in here.
Yeah, I guess this is another part of the game where you're doing strange platforming. I know before you were climbing on top of that statue to get to a higher area before. I think you're going to be doing that again a little later in this little run through here you're doing.
Yep. Okay. This part, I pull that lever, it makes this contraption go, and I'm just going to wait a little bit so I can run unimpeded. Good.
Excellent.
Nice. Oh, close one. I did not realize the horn set could get that big.
By the way, I like those little spins that you do before making certain jumps. Is that swag or is that like necessary?
So I'm actually doing that to build up speed.
To make certain jumps?
To make sure I'm hitting running speed before I jump, yeah.
Gotcha.
Stealth section here. That seems to have worked. Yeah, crouching and like walking over the edge of there and just like going forward, that knight will just not see you.
Sneak 100.
Pretty terrible at his job, then.
Gotta agree.
Yeah, especially.
He's got literally one path.
Alrighty, so if you haven't put it together already, our third kill of this run is going to in fact be Mesmer the Impaler. I'm right outside his boss arena right now, and I'm happy to report that I did not miss any Shadow Tree fragments.
Excellent. We've hit it, folks. After almost an hour and a half, we're killing our third unlucky participant here.
Yep.
Bessemer must die.
There is no way around this. You need his kindling to burn the tree. Alrighty. The reason I quit out there is to just get a more favorable spawn here. I can summon in Hornsent, which by the way is necessary for completing his questline. So this is going to be actually a 2v1.
Oh, that'll make this boss easy, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I say in jest.
Surely.
Oh my god, so many of his attacks are just so fast.
And then a lot of them are really, really delayed. You have to super pay attention in this boss. Oh, here's my favorite attack in the game.
Such a cool attack. With the swords at the end. Oh.
We see something very similar in the Valkyrie fight in Night Rain.
Ooh, double hit, nice.
I believe the Balancers pull off a similar attack.
Oh, I got so lucky there.
Oh man,
That would have one-shot me if he had used it. Damageless Mesmer, anyone?
I'm not saying anything.
Insane boss fight.
I'm not saying anything. Let's go. Let's go.
Crazy fight there.
Absolutely insane.
That's 3 chat.
Again, I'm so scared to say anything once the boss's health is low. I'm like, I don't want to be the reason.
Literally every time there's a phase shift, I'm just like, I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, right.
I will never forget the first time I fought Malekith. I almost got him first try, and the friend that was watching me stream it went, "Oh, you're doing pretty good." I died.
Immediately
and then it took me 28 attempts after that to actually kill him.
Absolutely brutal.
I almost had him on the first one.
Malekith will do that. Okay, yeah, so right into another boss here. Time for Romina, Saint of the Bud. Also 100% required to reach Aniralim, the last level.
Back-to-back bosses. This is an insane end to this speedrun.
I saw somebody point out in the chat, in that fight, Messimer was the pacifist because he did no damage.
Very true.
He's carrying the mantle.
Gonna really abuse stance breaks here.
Yeah, this boss fight can give you some really helpful patterns where they essentially just keep, like, attacking towards you, so you can kind of just keep wailing on them if you dodge correctly. See, already less than half health here.
Oh. Another stance break?
Excellently done.
There you have it.
Good. That was good.
3 and 4 of our kills in this run, making it look like easy business. Let me see some 4s in chat.
Making them look like the pacifists.
So
That's saying something considering how many people Messimer has
on a
killed.
scale of like, let's say 1 to 100, in 100 being how much you're supposed to be leveled at the point that you get here, where would you say we're at in like a percentage of under leveling?
Oh, Aniralim, you're definitely supposed to have like Shadow Tree Blessing, like at least level like 14, I would say, and I'm at 10. So probably like 60-70%, like where I really should be. Definitely supposed to be like well over level 100, and I just hit level 90.
Yeah, significant decrease in levels to where he is supposed to be.
Definitely, both levels and Shadow Tree Blessing level, which is probably more important.
How much of a factor would you say base game leveling plays in this?
It's not actually all that important, I would say. I mean, having a lot of health definitely helps. But other than that, really, Shadow Tree Blessing is where a lot of your damage and damage negation comes from. Really? Oh my goodness, he has never done that. I did the thing. I said the speedrunner thing in the marathon.
He said the thing.
Not quite. You were close, but not quite.
Here's our old friend, the Divine Beast Warrior. He's gonna.
This segment is something.
Gonna.
Okay, so I'm quitting out here because there's these guys that spawn like the golden spirals out of the ground, which, as you can see, are terrible to deal with. I do not want to have to deal with 2 of those aggroed at the same time. So I'm not.
Yes, this is still Panic, the segment here.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness. Oh boy.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Oh god. Oh god.
We're not out of the woods yet. I just gotta get in here.
Well, thank God for the iframes on the door.
All right, wasn't even worried. Not even for a second.
All right. I'm just gonna go ahead and rest at this grace, for no particular reason.
No, for fun.
Yeah.
For funsies.
Yeah, those that segment is can be so awful if you get unlucky with like where the golden spiral spawn. Alright. I'm hitting this guy to prevent him from using a certain attack. Seems to be fairly effective at doing so, because otherwise he is guaranteed to use that attack. It's an attack where he shoots like he shoots like 1,000,000 projectiles at you, and I would just rather not deal with that,
Yes, does not count as a kill. Still in pacifist.
Oh, yeah.
I like to. I think it's more of a persuasion tactic.
Yeah, it's I'm convincing him not to use a certain attack.
Yeah.
All right, jump, roll.
I mean, Mighty and I are big fans of Trigun. We both know that there will be hands will be thrown, but not necessarily lives taken when it comes down to it.
That was well integrated. That was good. I like that. Okay, this is the absolute final normal enemy that I will have to run past in this run. I'm going to be quitting out of the game 3 times. Because he is...
Once again, our old friend, Divine Beast Warrior.
Because this guy is a menace to society. He
also a menace
just
to my
will
night
kill
runs.
me.
Much as I solve many of my life problems, leaving.
Just leave. Just walk away.
You don't have to fight him. Alright, last quit out.
This guy has game-ended many of our Night Rain runs.
Yes. Okay, we are approaching the very end here. This is that big NPC fight that I was talking about before. We're gonna come in here, and Needle Knight Letta is gonna start giving a very long, speech about, her motivations and her relationship to me, and she just yaps forever. It's actually literally faster to leave and despawn her than it is to listen to her speech.
You're essentially just leaving the conversation to skip dialogue here.
Yes. And that does actually skip her speech. She will have turned into an invasion sign on the ground. Now, the game is very, very nice for this fight. It actually gives you, a friendly NPC to summon to help you, because otherwise this would be a 2v1. Okay, time for the single most RNG-heavy part of the entire run. I need Needle Knight Letta to cooperate and not rush in and kill me while I'm killing Dryleaf Dane.
Well, I mean, after ignoring her speech, surely she will afford you that
Of course.
courtesy.
He'll just ignore you back.
Okay. It's time for the finger severer to time for the ringed finger to come in clutch here. We are using the special attack. We are using the Ash of War.
Yes.
Yeah.
These are human enemies, and they get knocked down by it.
Get knocked down.
Run at me. Beautiful. Yes. Oh my gosh, that's perfect RNG. Let's go.
Here we go, baby.
Leda, please be passive. Do not run directly at me.
Will she cooperate?
That's huge. That's huge.
Here we go.
And there you
That's
go.
5.
Oh, perfect.
I'm now just waiting for the friendly to spawn and have her fight him instead of me. Beautiful. Uh-oh.
Quick, distract her.
Oh my gosh. Awesome. Okay, you know what? I was trying to get a backstab.
Oh, that traded.
Okay. She healed. I was trying to avoid that, but not really a whole lot I could have done. Oh my goodness.
So the wombo combo that's happening here.
Imagine fighting to the death with someone and they whip out the ringed finger.
I would just run. Like, let you win.
Oh, we won. First try. Wow.
Yes. 5 and 6.
There we go. One step closer to our ultimate goal.
Okay. And perhaps now the answer is obvious. The total number of things we will kill in this run is 7. We have one thing left. Promised Consort Radon. You know, just the hardest boss ever made in a video game, in my opinion.
I dread having to fight him when I get to it.
Sure. I am actually going to pick up Leda's armor here, because it actually has a tangible gameplay advantage during this fight. It increases the damage of attacks used out of rolling, which happens a lot, so...
Thank you, Lydia.
Yeah, Leda's parting gift to the run.
Gotta go into that fight with some drip.
Yes.
At the very least.
We're gonna kill God and look good doing it.
I really wish layered armor was a thing in these games. There's so many armor sets that I'm like, I want to use this, but its stats suck.
Chad has an interesting point. For a pacifist run, could you make the NPC kill the enemies for you?
You could. I would still personally count that as killing them. But
It would probably take a while too.
that's
I
true.
assume.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
What an opening move, by the way.
It's so crazy. I love it.
I
Stance
don't
break.
understand why they don't just open with their strongest attack.
He doesn't even go from 0 to 100. He just starts at 100.
Yeah.
Yep. I would expect nothing less. Look at those combos.
I'm just gonna regen some stamina here.
Oh boy. Yeah, watching that stamina bar is very stressful.
Watching this entire fight is just a spectacle. And with the ring finger to top it all off, it is masterpiece.
And somebody pointing out in chat that yes, Radan's attacks were worse to deal with on launch.
Yes, this boss has in fact been patched to be. I don't consider it a nerf personally. I consider it a bug fix. I think this fight was broken and non-functional at launch.
Yeah. That was my understanding, is that it was less a nerf and more of there was something that was basically game-breakingly wrong with the
All right,
fight.
time for the best attack.
But I know that some consider it a badge of honor to have defeated him prior to this patch.
Crazy attack.
Yeah.
Stance break.
Ooh, very good, very good.
Very much mentally
nice.
keeping track of his poise, so I know when I can be a little aggressive.
This gives me so much anxiety to watch.
I know I'm supposed to be commentating, but I'm literally speechless right now.
I'm just there's parts where I'm like, I know I should be saying something, but also I'm like, I don't want to distract from what's going on during this. Oh, you got a
Great
stance break.
stance break. One and slap.
Okay.
Less than a quarter health left.
That ringed finger is putting in the work, but he has disappeared.
You've got a point there. Bad jokes aside, TGMD is so doing well with these dodges. Holy smokes.
Absolutely locked in. This is the part of the FromSoft fight where the fight becomes less of a fight and more of a dance.
Yeah, once you get into the rhythm
We got
of
him.
the fight.
We got him. I did it.
First try.
Oh my god. I got hit
go.
one time. I didn't heal.
First try, one hit.
Oh my god.
Did you even get healed?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Time is on skipping this cutscene. And time.
Jeez.
There we go.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
There you have it, folks.
Incredible run by the mighty giant dad.
Very few unintended deaths as well.
Wow. I don't really know what to say. That's the best I've ever played by far. Not even close. Like literally all of my practice runs were not even close to estimate. And that was,
If I'm not mistaken,
yeah.
is this a PB?
I'm pretty sure that was a PB. I have to go back and retime it, like remove the break in between. So obviously it's not a real PB because there was a break in between, but like I'm pretty sure that was by far the best I've ever played. Just the one bad death to Moog, and that was really it. Nothing else too costly.
Well,
That one guy in the ruins also.
that one guy.
That one guy.
Oh yeah, that happened.
rando.
Yeah.
That one guy.
The definition
still,
of
like-
getting one guide.
Yeah, I definitely did get one guy. That was crazy.
He got the 30 seconds of fame.
He owned me. That was crazy. All right.
That guy's getting a raise.
Wow.
Well,
And with 7 kills, that is the pacifist run of this Elden Ring run.
lucky number 7, chat. I don't think anyone guessed 7, so next time guess better. But
I did not see.
so while we're still like basking in the glow of that, now is a great time to talk about, because everybody's going to want to follow you after that. Let's be real. So let's talk about like what you guys got going on, where they can find you, a Discord, a Twitch, communities, any upcoming events, projects, challenge runs, anything and everything. Because we're well underestimated, so now's a good time to take a little bit of a moment to celebrate and let everyone know where they can find out more about you.
So I'm on YouTube at the Mighty Giant Dad. I post a whole bunch of videos of like boss fights from challenge runs from FromSoft games. I also speedrun Super Mario Bros. Like the original. I will be playing in and actually being like the tournament organizer for not organizer, but like the tournament like kind of showrunner for Warp Zone 2026. This summer at the SoCal Retro Gaming Expo, so definitely check that out. It's going to be an unbelievable event. We're going to have all the top talent in the game there, and yeah, that's my plug for that. Catch me on Twitch at the Mighty Giant Dad. I stream irregularly, but when I do, it's a good time. And that's all I got to say. Shout outs to my 2 commentators, by the way. I totally just like reached out to them like a week ago, like not even a week ago, and was just like, hey, you want to commentate this run? Danger, this is your first time ever watching this run, right? You did a great job.
Yeah.
I mean, you did like a really good job making like informed commentary.
I wasn't the one doing the run. all I had to do was yap.
And Fry and Ryan, of course, also a longtime supporter of my speedrun endeavors. I love you guys. You guys are great.
Well, we do shout
you
outs
so
from
much.
commentators too. So if you want to share where they can find you all as well.
Yeah, play it by all means. Plug yourselves. You deserve it.
Yes, thank you, the Mighty Giant Dad. I'm very humbled to have been here and witness this fantastic run. I've never played Elden Ring before in my life. But you can find me at twitch.tv/ well, actually youtube.com/FryanRyan27 and Twitch, although when I do decide to stream, it's usually on YouTube. I play Balatro whenever I do decide to stream, and do anything I'm really in the mood for when I'm not sleeping. So yeah, give me that's nice.
DK King of Swing champion, this guy.
Yeah, yes, I am I am one of the original pioneers of the DK King of Swing speedrun on the GBA. It is play the game, just emulate it. Like it is the most unique platformer I've ever seen in my life. And I mean, hey, if people bully me enough to play it, maybe I'll know. Maybe we might see what's there. I don't know. Maybe a little bit. But that is news for another time. But
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I am very happy to have been here.
As for me, I'm not really a streamer, but you can find me on Twitter as DNGR_Beast and on ArtStation actually as Danger-Beast. I'm an artist, 3D modeler. I draw sometimes when I feel like it.
She's got some good stuff. Definitely check that out.
Thank you. But yeah, I'm really happy to be here. This was a great time. Mighty is as skilled as always when it comes to Elden Ring and FromSoft titles. So this was a blast to get to be here for.
Well, don't forget that GDQ events in person do have artist alleys a lot of the time. So, keep that on your radar if you're interested.
Oh, nice. I will keep going there.
Well, thank you all so much for being here. I want to give big shout outs to everyone who's been involved for the show today, which is, of course, the 3 of you. And then before that, we also had 8-Bit Monster doing Constance, any%. And of course, I have to shout out my producer, Richard, for everything that they do behind the scenes to make all of this possible. And then last and certainly not least, make sure you stick around for the scenic route coming up. If you like Elden Ring, we have more of that. We have so much more of that coming up. We have Sekiro, we have Demon Souls, we have Bloodborne. If you know this show, you know what we do here. You know we love the FromSoft catalog. So I'm going to be here for the next 3 hours. I'm going to grab dinner, sit right back down here to watch Osmorn and the amazing people that they have coming up right after this. So don't go anywhere. We're just going to